Welcome back to the Crit Shack. We are getting ready to start in on Chapter 2. Right? 3, excuse me, yes, Chapter 3. You're joining us back on Chapter 3. We join our party, Awyn, Winston, and the one brother that nobody cares about.
Nice.
Well, we find our party back in Chapter 3, and we are, after last week's episode, I'm sure that we're all dying to figure out what's going to happen, as one of our members likes to call it the fairy world.
Alright, so when last we met our adventurers, a few things were happening on the outskirts of Dagger's Edge. We escaped from the Feywild, and we come up on the city, and there's a gate that blocks people from coming in from the city from the water, and there's a wall that surrounds the entire city. And there's a scream that pierces the night sky as a woman is screaming, "Not my baby! Not my baby!" which everyone forgot about because right after that, as you get closer to the sounds, you're probably about 60 feet away, and the clouds come out of the sky, like part, and there's a full moon that is revealed. And at that, Drago falls to the ground, and his body is racked with pain. Horrifying, everybody else in the party watches as bones crack and reform, and Drago's screams turn into howls of pain. And his hands are scratching desperately at his chest, and eventually they turn into sharp claws that peel away the skin, revealing a bloody fur coat. Let's roll some initiative.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that we ended that way last time.
18.
Are you starting us off there? Remember, it's just one. Actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll start us off then.
Phil, you can roll for Drago separately.
He's all wolfed out, right? They're getting there.
Yeah, so pretty much what's going on is he's down here and screaming. Alright, you got these people that are beating up on this lady trying to steal her baby.
Uh-huh.
She's screaming out. And then this happens as you walk up on it. So it's your turn to act right now. What'd you get, Phil? For
I got
Dagger?
a 9.
Or 9? Okay. Alright, so who's going first? And what do you do?
Awyn's freaking out. He just saw Drago. Awyn is...
Yeah, Winston's gonna try to grapple him.
Werewolf grapple? Or, sorry, that's metagaming.
So, but I'm full on, not full on, but I'm a werewolf now, right?
You're changing at the moment. So you're in like some real bad pain at the moment.
Okay.
But, yeah, so you can roll. You're not going to want to get grappled. So you can roll a strength contest against Winston and roll twice and take the worst of the two numbers, disadvantage-wise. Winston, go ahead and roll for...
Got a 17.
17.
I got a 20 and a 10. So I'll take a 10.
So the 10?
Yeah.
Alright, so at the moment, Winston has you grappled.
Okay.
Alright. So now, you are... oh, no, Awyn, what are you going to do?
Awyn's probably just... Awyn, I'm just freaked out standing there trying to figure out what the hell's going on, so Awyn's probably not saying much, just chilling.
Okay.
He's not going to do anything. He would be too shocked at what is going on to Drago to...
Alright, so Awyn, as you're watching, Drago, it's your turn. Your transformation, it gets complete at this point, and you were in pain and transforming for this round. So the next round is when things will happen. All right. The group here rolled really poorly, but they're holding this woman down. And what happens is she's screaming, and the two that are on top of her punch her, and she just falls to the ground unconscious. And the baby is with her and just screaming too. And they turn to figure out who has interrupted their little meeting. So that's an additional thing happening during this time. Winston, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm probably gonna let him go upon seeing them hit her. 'Cause I'm not gonna be able to keep him restrained much longer. So I'm gonna let him go. And how far away are those guys?
They're 60 feet away from you.
I'm gonna firebolt one of them.
Okay. You're gonna stay like right beside, or are you gonna move up and firebolt?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it as I'm running towards them.
Actually, I'm gonna say that you can firebolt, but you probably won't be able to move. That would probably take your movement to release
Alright.
Drago.
That works.
So you can firebolt.
Does a 24 hit?
It does. Which one are you hitting? Over here. Can you see them all?
Yeah. Are we close or far to the? Which ones are we?
You're
we're
over
far
here.
away. We're far from your view.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the brown dude, right over here. On like if I was Winston, it would be our left.
Okay, so you're hitting like this guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Roll to attack this guy, or roll damage on that guy. My bad.
7 fire damage.
All right, and he's lit aflame by your firebolt, and you hear this scream as he is pretty on fire. Cause 7, that's a lot. It's on a D10, right? So that's a good hit on that.
It was.
All right, Awyn, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
At that, Awyn is like shocked back into reality now that you've stood up, I'm sure. And as he sees Winston take off over there, he's going to direct another firebolt at the guy on the right there. We'll have 2 swords. Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, boy. Roll double damage on that.
Double damage. Hell yeah. Natural 20. That's awesome. I hope I roll like that all game. So, 24 damage.
Alright, so this guy explodes.
Yeah, we have.
Do a crit completely.
It's full of wounds.
Alright.
That's
Good
awesome.
job, guys.
Yeah, kill him.
Yep. Alright. Drago gets up. He is. You want to describe what Drago looks like at this moment?
Yes, Drago he's a half-breed werewolf at this moment, so he kind of looks like he's teen wolfing it.
Makes sense. No.
So
that's a
yeah,
good
that's kind of
description,
less doggy. If you're looking at the '80s version with Michael J. Fox, less doggy look. You know, a little bit more cooler and
yeah. A little
scarier.
angrier. Yeah.
But he definitely got some big claws and some big fangs and fur. Got lots of fur.
Alright, now do you want to describe what it looks like when you hit Awyn with an attack?
Awesome. You're just so nonchalant. Now, do you want to describe how it looks like when you smack the
I
shit
just
out
want
of
to
Awyn?
say I'm extremely sorry. I have no control over
That was awesome.
my character right now.
You
So,
wanna describe it? We're
yeah,
so cold. None of us are like, nah, do you just want to play? We're going to do that.
Yeah, it's very cold in this garden, but it's worth
so
it.
Drago just takes his claws there and smacks down on Awyn because he's full on wolf and he wants to eat.
I'm going to say he's not expecting it, so I don't really think that you need to roll to attack. You just roll damage
I
on
was
it.
going to say, I'm just pulling up my damage bar, my HP right now.
So roll your damage on that attack. that claw attack.
Did the 5 hit? Or does 5 damage?
5 damage?
Yeah.
You can do a claw attack as a bonus action too, right?
Yeah.
Alright, you can roll for that one.
Alright, just remember that. I don't know whatever happens to me.
Okay, that's a 3.
That one does not hit.
You roll a d20 and you got a 3?
Oh, no, I didn't roll a d20.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
was like, hell yeah.
I rolled a d20 and
Oh,
I got
I mean, it
It's more than a
happens.
10, it hits.
had
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, now the damage.
Alright, you can take the 3 that time. So
Yeah.
you got a 3
3 damage, okay.
since you already rolled it. Alright. So this,
Okay.
I will say before anything else happens in this round that you know that Awyn, when you look into this brother's face of yours, it doesn't look like anybody's home.
Yeah.
Alright. And you know, obviously, that he wouldn't have done this.
Yeah, I'm also screaming
Yeah.
because I just got werewolf claws in me and twice.
Mhm.
And now I'm laying on the ground, probably bleeding, going, ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's a lot of screaming going on. This guy's screaming and he's on fire.
Drago, get off me!
There's a baby screaming that this lady's holding. She's down on the ground, actually. This guy's dead.
I can tell you right now that Awyn is in pure, like, panic mode. Because I'm shocked still at the fact that my brother just turned into this wolf thing. And now that wolf thing has sunk its claws into me somewhere. Like, no!
And pretty shocked that I can't control it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, yeah, so I'm in panic. I'm shocked, right? That's all I, and then I see your face,
That I'm attacking you.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
now I'm panicked because, like, I don't know you. I don't recognize anything.
Yeah.
Alright, and Winston, go ahead and dodge. Roll to dodge twice, please.
5 and a 9.
Whoa, these rolls that are happening today already.
Now you're rolling or we're rolling?
Alright, 2 arrows like pepper you in both shoulders as you have turned to face these guys. The dude in the back here shoots 2 arrows at you, and you take 12 points of damage, 6 from each.
Oof.
Oof.
And it's your turn.
Alright. Upon seeing my bro get messed up, my little bro, can't really be having that. So, I'm gonna turn back and I'm going to tackle Drago with a inflict wounds involved.
You gotta do one or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him and inflict wounds. Or touch him, however it has to happen.
Alright, roll to hit him.
23, 18 plus 5.
Alright. So that definitely hits. So go ahead and roll some damage.
20 necrotic.
20?
Yeah. It's 3d10.
Alright, you're still up, right? Awyn, it's your turn.
Awyn's turn. Alright,
What
well,
are you gonna do?
I'm going to heal myself first. I'm gonna heal for 5 with my lay on hands. So I have 10 now, excuse me.
Okay.
Right, because it's your...
And he did 20 damage to me.
Yep.
I'm sorry, remind me again. It's whatever it is times your level, right? 5 times your level.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 2 is 10, right? Yes. I'm trying to remember what we decided. Yeah.
Alright. What do you want Drago to do now? As far as you are going to attack one of them. Which one would Drago, as a werewolf, be more inclined to attack at this
The one who just inflicted the most pain.
Alright. So go ahead and draw your sword, which you can use in wolf form. And attack Winston.
What? That's awesome, Ty.
He's hybrid,
Yeah.
so you can use weapons.
It's 23. Does
So I'm
that hit?
picturing
23 hits Isaiah, right?
Picturing
Yep.
you know the movie Underworld?
Mm-hmm.
When he's the half-breed, half vampire, half werewolf.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
got that. I mean, I'm sure he's fuzzier, right? But he's got that kind of werewolf face, claws, but he's still very human from like the.
And then that's
chest,
12
west.
damage.
12 damage, Isaiah. What you at?
0 now.
Alright. And then you're going to turn on Awyn and use your claw attack on him.
I'm sorry.
My,
That's all good.
you're just rolling damage, right?
No, not this time.
No, he's gonna roll for attack too. Okay.
This time, yeah.
There's 19 hit.
Hold on.
That's 19 hit. Dude, on level 2. I got no armor on.
I'm sorry.
That's what,
Sorry.
dude. I rolled terrible to dodge, and I rolled great to hit
Right.
every time.
Well, dude, my first attack damage die was a natural 20, Isaiah.
Alright.
Attack damage.
To hit.
Oh, nice.
Funny.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good night. And then I got killed by my brother.
Alright, so
Sorry.
Werewolf Drago, he turns on Awyn. He just cuts down Winston, and he brings his claw up to attack you. And right before he brings it down, for a brief second, Drago, you have a little flashback in the middle of all this during werewolf time. And it's a flashback of your dad, not Bilbo, but actually Thorin, when you're like 3 years old, and you all are talking about just life, and he's giving you a Thorin pep talk, where it starts out with like, don't be a wuss, you know, you gotta power through this. And then he actually is soft, and probably the only reason why you remember this ever is that he's soft for one of the only times you remember him being, is he's going to tell you, just be super honest with you. And he talks about how his whole family abandoned him, pretty much. His clan exiled him, and he didn't have anything before he had this brotherhood that he made and he chose. And he said that at points in his life, his family was not blood, it was who he chose. And brothers don't have to be blood. And that's stronger than any curse that he's ever been laid on. And you might have that same curse in you, but you can always count on family to have your back. And with that, you regain, like you come back to the present. I'm going to have you make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I got
Well done.
I got an 11.
With advantage both times?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're laughing, but it was easy this time.
Oh, okay.
Because of all that. Alright.
I was like, oh no.
I know, me too.
Here
I
we
was
go.
like, I hope it's not lower than that. Like,
Yeah,
or
so
higher than that. Sorry, higher.
you're able to regain some semblance of your mind. It seems alien to you completely, but at least, like, you know who Awyn is as you're about to claw this man down. So you have a little bit of your brain back. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I kind of like sit back and kind of look at Awyn, and then I don't think I'm able to talk as of right now. So I'll just kind of look at him with a sad puppy eyes. And then I would like to attack the bandits. Run full speed at the bandits.
You can run towards them, but you've already attacked once, so you won't actually get to attack them.
Yeah, no, that's like
I know we had a long turn, but
Yeah.
like you won't be
That's
able
what
to.
I'd like to go towards the bandits.
Alright.
So it looks like I'm sprinting towards them.
Alright, so I'll put you like up here.
Yeah.
Alright, and next turn you'll be able to attack them. But I do need you to dodge. Roll to dodge some.
Okay.
Yeah, no tie. That was awesome. That was. I was over like gearing up. I'm like, oh, Lord. Alright, keep going.
I got a 15.
You got a 15? Alright, so the arrow goes whistling by you as you, with your agile self. This guy's still screaming. He's not really doing a lot. He's barely hanging on. He's burning. Actually, he'll take a die of burning damage to see if he actually makes it. Oh, he does not. So this one that Isaiah lit a flame died. Or Winston. Who's Isaiah? I don't know. Alright, and it's Winston's turn, so make a death saving throw for me, Winston. From your boy, your buddy.
Hey,
9.
you're not kidding.
I'm so glad I didn't.
One
I was
failure.
nervous on every step. I didn't know what we were doing.
I was like, I really like it. Don't kill me.
All he told me was, be prepared.
Yep. Alright, Awyn, it is your turn now.
Aowen's turn. Alright. Awyn is like, holy crap, I just saw my brother for the first, like, I actually saw my brother inside that thing. And since he is turning to attack, Awyn's gonna get himself up and then fly at the door, or fly right behind him at a full sprint.
Your other brother is down.
Winston, oh, I thought Winston, I didn't know he was all the way down.
Yeah, you did a death
Oh,
save.
I failed his death save.
That changes. I apologize. I'm going to run to Winston and apply.
You're right by him.
Oh.
Like both of you were like all huddled. That's
Okay.
how he killed you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Winston and then use the other 5 with my lay on hands.
Alright, Winston, you have 5 HP left.
Alright, I'm done for.
Yay.
Right on. Good job.
Alright, Drago, it's your turn. You can roll up on this guy now. This one's
Yes.
dead.
I'm going to rip his face off
Rip his face off!
and eating all of him, pretty much.
Alright, roll to rip this guy's face off.
Oh no.
You're over there eating
That's
chips
one.
that we got for queso with that
Alright,
queso.
roll your. Are you attacking with your sword?
No, I'm
that's the
attacking with my
last-
claw.
Salty.
You double the 1, that's 2.
Okay.
Plus 5, so you did 7.
Yeah.
That's the worst you could have
I
rolled
know.
on that.
I know. Oh.
Alright, so he's getting clawed by you, and Winston, you're up. It's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to firebolt another one of those, the bandit dudes.
There's only one left, the main guy.
And is, Drago in my way then?
Yeah, you can try to, but you gotta roll with disadvantage.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Don't roll a 1.
I did.
Alright, how much?
I rolled a
damage.
1 and a 17.
I will
But
say you hit him too, but you're gonna hit both of them. So like the roll was pretty much to avoid hitting Drago, so you're gonna
Okay.
hit both. So roll.
I'm cool with that, actually.
You have second.
One fire damage.
1?
Yes, 1.
That's the second time this guy's been hit with 1.
Could I
You get 1 point of damage too.
can I howl and give us all a second win?
When it's your turn again, you can.
Okay,
But you got 1 right now.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. And then Awyn is going to try to firebolt too. He said he would like to do that. Alright, that one. Oh my gosh.
Did he miss?
Alright. Both of you all take 10 fire damage.
Oh, goodness gracious, I'm back down.
Not you. Sorry. The bad guy who is down now, but also Drago takes 10 fire damage too. Because he rolled a 1 too with disadvantage.
I'm knocked out.
Alright, so hybrid self goes back in. You go back to being Drago. But you guys are out of combat.
Nice.
Alright, so what's going on is you got a baby screaming, a woman down, 3 dead people, and Drago's down over there on the ground. What do y'all do?
I'm gonna go over and check on the baby and child.
You mean the mom and the baby?
The big
Yes.
child.
Okay.
Yeah, is that what I said?
I said that log had a child.
Alright, so the baby is swaddled up in this cloth like a blanket, much like I wish I was. And the mother is out cold. Awyn, what are you doing? Drago is unconscious on the ground.
Yeah. And I don't think I have anything to get him up.
If you do like a healing, like a medicine check, which is like
Okay.
you could bring him back to 1 out of combat. So like he'll be at 1 HP.
So what would you said a medicine check?
That would be
What would that be on here? What do you think? Arcana? No.
Well, Ty, wouldn't that also
Oh, yeah.
hold on.
Thank you.
Spare the dying cantrip? Wouldn't that make him stable as well? Isn't that what we said?
yeah, this is the same thing.
Yeah.
Have that?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so you gotta go to the woman or you gotta go to him?
I still went to the woman first.
Okay. Yeah, she's unconscious. But she doesn't seem to be like
But she's stable.
death store or anything. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over to Drago and make sure he's stable.
Okay. So after, it takes him a little bit to wake up. We'll say about 10 minutes, but he wakes up too. So you have 1 HP, Drago. And you got this lady and this
you still a
crying
wolf?
baby. You said you checked on
Not a
the
wolf
woman,
anymore?
but not really the baby. No, he's not a wolf anymore.
You're right.
I'm
Knocked out, he
at
went
the
down.
end of that fight. Okay. Cool. I
Alright.
was gonna say, if you're still just laying there in like wolf form, I'd be like, poke her with a stick.
Alright. What are you guys doing? There's still this baby and this lady.
We'll check on the baby. And I'll tell Awyn to search the dudes for anything important.
Oh. Awyn was gonna go to Drago.
Drago's already up.
I know. Awyn's gonna go to Drago.
Okay.
Anyone wants protection, maybe? I don't know. What are you looking for? Or you just
I
want to
just
talk
want to
to him?
hug my brother.
Oh, okay.
After all that crap just went down, he stabbed me 3 or 4 times with his claws.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good to see you again. And you're okay.
Drago looks at Awyn and he looks at him and goes, Don't touch me. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I know what this is, but I don't know if I can control it again. You guys might want to just leave me and go on, so I could just figure this out.
Awyn kind of turns his head up and looks at Drago and is like, brother, we're not leaving you. And I don't care. And I just kind of wrap you up in a big hug. Even though you told me not to touch you, I was like, nope.
Drago hugs Awyn and just says, thanks, kid. Love you, bud.
Always, dude. Love you. We'll figure this out just like we figure everything out.
And the woman starts coughing from the ground, and the baby's still screaming and is actually kind of rolled away from her a little bit. And she's sort of stirring a little.
The kid, we gotta go check on the baby.
Yeah.
So
We both walk
I think
over.
Awyn and Drago were probably running up towards
Yeah.
Winston
Alright.
to
Y'all,
check on him.
yeah, y'all are all together because you went down right by the baby and the child.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just we'll walk over, and Awyn goes over to where the baby is first and goes to pick it up and make sure it's okay.
All right, the baby is covered like completely by this blanket, like you can't even really see its face. So if you want to uncover the baby, you can.
Oh, yeah, I'll be uncovering the baby, making sure, like, it seems to be in one piece and not cut or anything.
All right, and you peel the blanket back, and the baby is screaming still and louder once it's not muffled anymore. But it just looks like a healthy little child. It's not hurting anyway. The people wanted it. It does look a little peculiar, though.
Peculiar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It looks a lot like... Well, what color are your eyes, Drago?
Red,
What color is your hair?
black,
And your skin?
pale, gray.
So it's got black hair, red eyes, and pale gray skin.
Awyn kind of recoils a little bit. Make sure the baby's okay. And then just walks straight over to Drago. Holds the baby up in his face.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
And from somewhere in the distance you say, here, Shabenya.
Yeah, no. Just, the baby's okay. Now I'm going to play a joke. You been sleeping around, Drago? What's up, dude?
Drago's gonna be like, I don't know what to do with that thing, and he then notices what it looks like. I swear, I've never seen that woman in my life.
I did not have sex.
I did not have sexual reaction.
Holy smokes! So Drago takes the baby and kind of holds it, but he's kind of like, he's holding it like how you handed it to him. So he's holding it like this.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, a bunch of, like, guys that never mess with a baby hold a baby.
Winston's seeing where these dudes are, if he can figure out where these dudes are from.
You're searching.
They're like, yeah.
I'm gonna start holding my cigar like this because it's warm.
You don't have to roll or anything for it. They don't have a lot of, like, material possessions on their person. They look pretty, like, out of sorts. They don't look wealthy or, like, anything like that. They're pretty...
Okay.
They're pretty destitute, but they do have their weapons and their longbow and their arrows on them.
Gotta.
Some run-of-the-mill bandit boys.
Mm-hmm. Nothing really seems
Right.
out of place. Like, this is just somebody who was being a douche, and
I would say they're not part of any crew or anything that I can tell.
no.
I feel like Awyn and Drago, while Winston's doing that, would. What do you think? We would maybe go towards the mom, like, hey, let's get the baby to the mom.
Yeah, I was going to recommend we should probably take the baby over to the mom now that we know it's okay. But I just couldn't help walking over to you, and I realized what it looked like, dude. But I think we should probably take it to the mom.
Yeah, I'll meet you guys over at the mom.
Okay, so
I don't know what's happening. I broke it. I broke it bad.
Awyn and Drago are taking the baby, definitely dumbfounded. But the fact that this child looks like me, but obviously not me, so we're gonna go and check on the mom and see if the baby, maybe we can get her up and give the baby to her.
Okay. So you're gonna try to, like, nudge her awake?
Yeah. Check her, make sure she's good, and then wake her up. Try to sit her up. Can we do that?
Yeah, she wakes up very groggy at first. And then, much like mothers do when they hear their baby in the middle of the night, she just, like, her eyes open wide. She's like, my baby! My baby! And she sees that who has the baby?
Drago.
You guys see this?
And she is, like, running at you, wants the baby.
Oh, here you
She
go.
will fight you for it.
Hey, did you guys see this?
Nice. I can see it now. The symbol on it.
That's awesome.
All right, you give her the baby.
Yes. Okay, here you go. Sorry,
And
ma'am.
She takes and she does a very thorough check over the baby to make sure that she's okay, and she just holds it close and kind of cowers back from you all a little bit.
No need to worry, ma'am. We're the good guys. We killed those bandits. Well, my brothers, they basically killed the bandit. I was,
Otherwise,
a little occupied. But anyways, are you okay?
I'm just scared, a little cold, and just freaked out that they were gonna take my baby.
Ma'am, what are you doing out here in the middle of the woods at night by yourself?
I'm just trying to get away from the city. You can never. I guess it is what they say. It's the safest place to be, even though it is not a safe place.
Where did you come from?
Dagger's Edge, and you guys are a half a mile outside, so she can point to it, and you can see the lights and stuff in the distance.
Ma'am, can you see my features right now?
And then it's pretty dark outside, so she had to get closer to you to kind of see it, and she brings your face super close to her, and she's like, you look like my son.
And I've never met you before, right?
What do you take me for? I thought my son was the only person who looked like this. They said that he was unnatural. They were going to drown him in the river.
I don't know why your son looks like me, but we know that you're safe now, and we can help you in any way you would like. If you want to travel with us to Dagger's Edge, or if you want to...
You're going into the city?
Yeah, we're headed that way.
I guess that's the only place for me to go. Why... You don't want to be out at night in the city. You can come stay in my house if you'd like.
And we much appreciate that, and we would love to. And we promise, right, boys? We'll watch you and the kid and make sure no one touches them.
What are y'all doing? You two, Isaiah, Winston, and
So
Awyn.
Awyn kind of gets closer to Winston and goes, "Wait, we could send her to where my mom is."
That could work.
Where's your mom?
Second, I forgot what it was. I forgot what the sound that was called.
I don't think I told you, did I? I just said she was with the orcs. Did I tell you the name?
Oh, I don't know. You didn't say it. Oh, you didn't say it. No, that's when we talked about the orc civilization or orc city we would have been to in that.
Winston and
Yeah.
Winston and Drago probably know about it, even though I haven't told Winston about it.
Oh, so should we not use?
No, I don't know.
He doesn't know about it yet, or
No, Winston does know about it. He just I didn't tell him, like Isaiah.
Player character Winston, yeah.
oh, so we can still play.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there's Janie. Yeah. So I say that to Winston, and then if that's his response or what the city name is, if she says that, then I'd probably look at Winston and go, "Well, I don't know. I've heard you talk about it."
And she says, "How's it?" She's like, "Are you guys going to take me there?"
I'm okay. I'm really cool. We're in the garage. It's
Well, how far is it, Ty? I would know, right?
It's like It's in the outlands, pretty far out. So you guys are in the opposite direction, and it's like you know that it's a nomad, like tribe of orcs. So there are these giant turtles that the orcs make their homes on the back of these giant turtles, and they have like these tents that are set up on the backs of them, and they have rickety bridges that are the rope bridges that connect the turtles to each other. And they just follow their turtles migrate, and they move around the outlands with the turtles.
That makes sense because that's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's epic.
But it's very it is very far, and it would be hard to get there. And
I don't know.
You're going,
Drago. What do you think? Because I mean, I've never seen another of your kin. But we can't afford the trip.
Yeah, I agree. I think we set up at Dagger's Edge because that's the closest to safety we can get. Maybe help her.
If we can get in contact with these silent blades, maybe.
Yeah, and maybe they can help her be escorted to where she needs to go to get to safety.
That's if we can find him in time. Can we protect her until then?
Her ears perk up as you say, like, the silent blades. And she says, "Say nothing more about the silent blades till I get you to my house, please."
Okay.
You know of them?
Yes, but you don't want to talk about them in the open. Anybody could be listening in.
Okay.
Say no more and lead the way.
Yeah. Let's get you to the house and set up shop there, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay. And as you guys you're about to leave the clearing, there's a rustling in the clearing, and a lone Crimson Order soldier appears from the mouth of the woods, and he says, "What's all this?" And he's pointing at the crispy bodies on the ground. He's like, "What? You're gonna have to come with me."
We just came here, buddy. We just saw it here.
This looks unnatural. This looks like magic. And he draws his sword a little as he takes in everything.
Hold on there, buddy. We are not magic users. We were just trucking through here to get to our boat. We're trying to get to another city, and we happen to come across these bodies, and we're just as shocked as you are, pal. I mean, this is we're 100% pure Crimson Order followers, and we love the Crimson Order.
And he says, "You take me for a fool." And he draws another sword. So he's got two swords out now. And he's like crossing them in front of his body. Before he looks like he's about to charge you. There are 3 large globs, not firebolt size, of fire that appear further down the path where he's on and collide into this soldier. And whereas there's crispy bodies on the ground around you all, this soldier gets burnt and like incinerated by this entire fire here.
That's what I call well done.
Winston standing there with a dagger over his shoulder like this, about to throw it. But like that, as the dude disappears.
Drago's kind of in shock.
He's like, where'd he go?
Anyone's kind of freaked out. He's like,
Alright. And
that was intense.
I got something in my mouth.
I'm not gonna put
That was intense. What the heck was that?
I'm not gonna put anybody on the board at the moment, but
Okay.
The three figures walk down this path. They're just completely covered in this red, like dark blood red robe, and they have their hoods up, and they just walk silently down this path. And the woman who is with you, that's kind of supporting herself on you all, she wasn't that freaked out by the guard. She is visibly trembling and trying to hide behind Drago at this point as these people walk up on you.
Announce yourselves.
We are Terra's reckoning.
Okay.
What do you mean? Who are you? And what do you want?
We are one. We are the same, servants of our Lord.
And who might that be?
All will come to know his name soon.
Are you talking about Lord Embers?
Lord Ember and everything else in this world will be burned and rebuilt from the ashes.
Right on, brother. Power to the people.
Join us and seize power. Their hands open up and they just have these three giant balls of fire that appear in their hands, and you see that they're covered in tattoos as they and they glow red too, the tattoos do, as they harness this fire power.
I'm gonna kind of pass right now on the offer here to join, but maybe later if you catch me at a better time. Right now I got pissed really bad. My head hurts. I'm super tired, and I just kind of want to eat some food and go to bed. Is that cool with you?
Anybody else say anything? Also, this would be exactly the time where you would roll an insight check. So, this is something where you can do that.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to finish, but I was getting ready to say I'm gonna roll an insight check.
I was hoping, one of you guys would maybe roll.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good insight check.
Winston pulls out his pipe and lights it, and is just looking at him.
So anyway, these guys seem obviously it wasn't even a very hard insight roll I was going to make you do, but you rolled a 22, so you know that these guys are bad news, but also you can tell that they're being truthful. They want you to join them, and they want you to have the power they have.
You gonna call a group huddle there?
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, well, I was gonna say it out loud, but I was gonna try figure out. We're pretty close to each other, right?
Yeah.
So if I were just to be boys, they're not lying. But they're not good. They're not good. Getting some very bad vibes.
I'm not gonna ask how you know that, but I'm pretty sure all your training, What do we do, fellas? What do we do? That's out of character. What do we do, guys? What do you want to do?
I'm getting a very good feeling that we're not going to hold a candle to these guys.
Not at all. No way. There's no way.
So what would be in it for us? Winston asked the guys.
What are you thinking, Isaiah? I mean,
He's asking. He's talking. And
Winston's talking to the bad guys.
okay.
No, yeah, he's
Yeah.
not talking to us anymore.
You would survive. You would survive our day of reckoning. You would survive our Lord's burn of this world. You would be a part of making this a better place.
And when is that day to come? And what will that look like for us? Should we join you?
You could join us as one of our brothers. We would make better friends than enemies. Just give us the child. That's all we ask.
oh, snucks.
And you hear the woman whimper and try to hold the child closer.
Okay, this is out of character. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, for me playing Drago, he's not gonna do that.
Yep. No, Winston's is of the same.
Like, I feel
Winston is.
So this is
Yeah.
all right. I was talking about it.
Is there anything that?
But,
Yeah,
Is
but
there
I'm not
any-
gonna give. So I'm not gonna give you like 1,000 years to talk.
oh no,
about
yeah.
it.
It's,
You can
it's,
talk
there's a
about
time
it,
frame, but this is what
yeah,
you're talking about. Make a
yeah.
decision, then tell you what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So
what
would-
this is what I thought. But I wanted
Would
to
you?
make sure. Yeah.
Would you guys?
Awyn is not gonna let the child
It's
go because he's. I mean,
How does
come on.
Winston?
yeah.
Awyn
I didn't
is
think
this-
either of you would. I figure the only person who like is a little like a shot in the dark is Winston. I don't know how he would feel about this.
So Winston normally he's neutral, so it's pretty much his call on every scenario, I guess. Like it's not like I have an obligation to protect the kid, but in this scenario, it sure seems like these dudes, especially after my brother said something, these dudes are no good, you know? And like, especially because this little kid looks like my brother, and we don't know anything about my brother, like what about that side of his origin, and like this is all going down. I'm on the same page. We got to protect the kid.
Yeah, because I feel like Drago in this instance he's neutral, but he's also trying to do the right thing and be good. And with
That's where Winston's at.
yeah, and when Awyn said, "Hey, they're very bad," Drago knows that. Okay, we got to stand our ground. Then
Nope.
I'm just trying to figure out: is there anything that we could do as a team right now to maybe not like piss these guys off and go into battle? Maybe we could roll something and maybe get out of it. You know what I mean?
I think we got to roleplay that if you want to do so.
Yeah. Okay, so
What say you? And they all extinguish the fire that is in their hands, but they just say like, "What is your decision?"
Drago pulls out a cigarello and lights it, and then he looks at the wizards or the red cloak guys and says, and he pulls his sword out and he says, "Sorry, man, I'm not into kneeling to anyone. I call no one my lord. And as far as the kid, you can't have it."
Winston stands behind his brother, ready for combat, or ready to back him up in whatever he does.
And the guy that's been talking the whole time, the other two have been silent, just says, "It's a shame. We'll have him soon enough. You've made a bad, terrible mistake this day." And they turn and leave. And walk down the path to the cave.
I really thought that was gonna go south real bad.
I thought we were going to get incinerated in 2.5.
I was prepared. I was so prepared to like say goodbye
I
to
was like-
Drago.
Bro, I got 5 HP.
I have two. I have one, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. But
Oh, yeah,
man,
no,
whoo, that
I
was
was prepared to
yeah.
say our last goodbyes.
But they start heading back to the city. Like, that's the path they're taking too. So, like, after a little bit, you can, if you want to just wait for them to be further enough along to where it's not weird. You can,
No, we got to ask the lady what that's about. Because she obviously had recognized him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that group is the reason why we wanted out. My baby and me.
Who are they?
They call themselves the Phoenix Fire, I believe. It's a terrible name, but they say that they want to take it and rebuild this from the ashes of this fallen world. They say that it's too messed up to be saved, and would rather make their own world from the ashes of it. They control most of the town now.
Most of Dagger's Edge, you mean?
Yeah, the Crimson Order doesn't really care what we do. The Crimson Order just cares about, the exports they get from our people, and that's about it. They don't really care
No.
about the people.
Are these people part of the Crimson Order? Are they friendly to them? or how does?
Oh, they were truthful when they said that they don't care about Lord Ember and are wanting him to be burned away too. But we really should be leaving. There are worse things than them in this woods. The monsters are everywhere, it seems. Beasts.
Into town we go. Lead us to your house, so we may speak in private.
All right, so she leads you up the road. One thing, who would probably be paying the most attention to their surroundings?
Their surroundings?
Yes.
Winston's pretty on edge at this point. So yeah, he's definitely looking around.
Awyn's probably
All right.
just following his brother, so he's not probably really, he's really, he's not probably really got his eyes open. He's just following Winston.
So once you get out of the woods and you're kind of making the way to the town, there is an open field that lays ahead of you. It wasn't a field like always, but it seems like they've chopped the woods down around the town to where they could see if anything comes close. And as you get out into that open area, the sky opens up, and Winston, you notice that in the distance to the west, the sky glows slightly red.
Yeah.
But you can.
There's nothing special about that Winston would recognize, though.
You just know that it glows slightly red.
Okay.
All right, and you get up to the gate of the city, and the wall. You all have been here before. The wall is a lot higher than it was before, and you can see that there are guards posted all around on the top. There are the gates. The city gates are open, and there's guards on each side. And there seems to be around 40 guards, just like all around the wall and like in the front here. Which if you remember, there was like 20 people total in this whole entire time before. And there's two iron golems that stand by the gate as well.
Okay. And brothers, just remember our goals. Remember our goal, and stay passive, and get there as peacefully as possible.
Just don't say anything, and you should be all right. They don't care who comes in and out as long as we don't cause any trouble. What's Gary doing, actually?
Gary's in my backpack.
Completely hidden?
Yeah.
Okay. That's important.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, I was getting ready to say that, like, I'm walking up with Winston, because if Winston, he just said that, so I'm walking up to Winston, and I'm making sure Gur is in my bag, because of what he just said.
About that? Okay,
Does that make sense? Like,
so Gary's head was popping out every few seconds.
I was gonna say, I'm sure he was probably, when we were making the walk, I'm sure he was out over my shoulder. But when Winston said that, Awyn steps up next to Winston and makes sure Gur is like in the backpack with the backpack like shut and tied, so he can't sneak out.
Yeah.
But I was gonna role play it, but you went there, so I'm like, okay.
No,
I was gonna be like, I know, dude. I know you don't want to go in the backpack, but people can't see you right now. So I kind of like push him down into it and then close it.
But
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, the woman. We got a good shot of everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Aren't they sweet? They look so good. Oh, I don't have the vertical view here, the top-down view. It looks really.
Are you on gallery view?
I just have. No. I did it on
okay,
purpose
I got you.
because I wanted to see you guys.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
the top
really
down.
worried about the top down.
Oh yeah, that was cool
I
too.
wanted to see Isaiah, and I wasn't worried about the top down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So wait, I can just pick.
I like having all 6 up,
Okay.
because then I can see the close up, the macro angles, and the top down. Pretty cool.
Oh,
No,
drag
it doesn't drag. I thought it might.
Thanks, Isaiah.
That's why.
Yeah, that looks awesome,
What if
Phil.
I can do this stuff?
All right, so the gates are
look,
open,
look.
and the guards there at the front are just not paying
I'm
attention.
sorry. This arrow I can pan.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Next
trying to
view.
show you at first.
So
I thought you
still-
said you saw it. Or you know how to do that part?
No, I was asking if there was a way to like drag and drop just specific
Gotcha.
frames. Like if I just wanted Isaiah at the top and the side.
Okay.
Because I'm here with you guys, so I don't need you doing it. That's why I was saying.
And she said we could go through, but just keep our mouth shut, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I made sure Gur was in the back.
Yeah, that's why I made sure to say that too.
Yeah.
We don't need any trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just like walking up really close behind Winston now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
And
let
down
her.
and trucking.
Yeah,
and
let her
she-
do all the talking.
She just says like pretty much like we need to go straight to my house.
Okay.
You don't.
All right,
want
that's what we're doing.
You don't want to be in the city after dark.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
get to her house.
And as you guys. Oh no, my pen is not working.
Here. I got you.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, so you walk through. As you're walking through the gates, the two guards at the front of the gate nod their head at the woman. They see that you're with her, and they just kind of let you pass. They seem very not really into this whole thing. Like they just are like, okay, another person. All right.
All right. Their job is for a bigger threat.
Yeah. And so you walk into the city, and she's gonna kind of lead you through the back roads to your house. You see some. You don't really see a lot of the stuff that you saw the last time. There are no what it seems to be like hole in the wall taverns. There's not as many street vendors. Obviously, it's dark, so they're not out anyways. But you don't see a lot of that. You do see a couple fires burning, just like in the different areas, and people huddled around the fire that it look like they're down on their luck. You smell the smell of dead bodies, but you don't know where exactly. And you hear some screaming and arguments throughout the city, but it's just like everywhere. Just like
Right.
places are screaming. And she takes you to her house, and as you're about to enter into her house, you cross into the town square, it seems, and there are 4 different bodies crucified, like crucified style, on these wooden crosses across this square.
How many?
There's 4 of them, yeah.
I don't know.
And somebody roll a religion check for me.
A religion check?
Yeah.
Probably me, y'all.
Be a 12 from Winston.
I got a 21.
23 from Awyn.
You got a 19, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so she doesn't even spare a second glance at them. She thinks that like they look like they've been up there for a few days from the looks of everything. But there are 5 different ones. I think I said 4 on accident, and they are all holy clerics. You can see like symbols around their necks, and there's different gods that they represent, different orders. So there's Cord clerics, there's a Bolarian cleric, and there's a cleric of Soon, which that is pretty much the equivalent of Aphrodite in our world.
Okay.
And their bodies are badly burned, and there is like etched into each of their chest words, and across them is a question, and the question is, where have the gods gone? And that they've just been sitting there for a while. It seems like that no one's taken them down or done anything to help out with that. And she just motions for you all to get inside the house. It's a quaint little house. It's not run down as much as like a lot of the other places in the city.
So,
But she lights a few candles, and you can tell from looking around that this was like a fisherman's house,
yeah.
it seemed.
Grab those for me.
Yeah.
So we're in the house now.
Yeah, you're in the house now. And she shuts, and like there's 3 different locks on the door that she does before she seems like it's all right. This is sweet too, Phil. Alright, and you're in there.
Who was the baby's father? I'll ask as I sit down next to the hearth, or sit down somewhere in the living room.
Alright,
So I'm gonna tell Drago
that
something
fire
while
looks
they're doing
nice. Like, as in, like, it looks nicely made, but also, like, I want that. She says, my husband passed away quite a ways back. My Ivan's been gone around 5 years, but I was lonely, and this merchant, he was so nice. There was nothing really special about him. I wanted companionship, and he wanted me, and that was enough.
And he was a normal looking guy?
As far as I knew, there was nothing. He was just a traveling merchant. He was from the north, and that was it.
Mm.
What are you going to talk to him about?
As soon as we walked in the door, anyone pulls on Drago's arm and is like, "That was a cleric for Balerion hanging out there."
What'd you say?
One of the clerics that was hanging, that was crucified, was a Balerion cleric.
Really?
And I cored one, and then one other one that I wasn't super familiar with, but those were clerics up there.
Are you sure?
Are you gonna
Positive, yeah.
Are you gonna ask them or ask her any more questions? She's gonna listen into this conversation. If not,
No, that was kind of as soon as we were kind of sitting down, whatever.
okay. So,
Just to lead off.
so she says, yeah, that was some of the last ones I found in the city.
Last ones. What do you mean?
Last clerics found in the city.
Are they rounding them up?
I mean, no one believes in them anymore. Their power is gone. They're just false teachers now. Clerics don't have magic anymore. You know that, right? They can't heal or do anything for anyone. We trusted them to heal our sick, and we have mass amounts of dead just with all over the streets because of this sickness that's taken to the land, and they can't do anything about that or even heal random ailments anymore. The gods have abandoned us, it seems.
And what of the blades? Where are they? We're in your home now, so speak freely.
That's information that not very many people even know the name. I'm not sure where you heard the name, but they're not someone that want to be found.
Do the initials ZB mean anything to you?
No, but I have had dealings with the Blades before they abandoned us too. I mean, this city's just been kind of left to rot. I mean, they had a hideout here at one point, and now it's been taken over by the other group that you knew, that you met in the woods.
And you've seen no trace of them since?
I know that they have people that are around, but because they seem to always be listening. But you don't really find them, they find you. Why do you even want to, I'm telling you, you talk to the wrong person about it, and you'll get a lot of unwanted attention. Why do you even want to find them?
That's none of your concern, but I appreciate the information.
You helped me, I want to help you, so I don't want to see you all die.
Hey, you've done enough just allowing us to stay here tonight, so thank you.
Yes, we appreciate it very much. And if there's anything more we can do for you, just let us know.
There's not many decent people, I think, left in this world, or at least it seems. just being able to talk with you and meet with you is it's been nice. He was such a fool, my husband.
What happened to your husband?
He thought he could run the Crimson Order out of the city, that dumb fool.
And they killed him?
Yeah, they killed him down in the docks, and now the docks is off limits to everyone. They only send the food out of to the capital. They don't allow any of us down there. And the only reason why they allow us to live is because they eventually take our children and take them back to the capital to be trained for their army.
And why do they want yours so bad?
Those freaks out there just thought he was something that was causing more pain to the city. Another sign that the world is ending. And just wanted to kill him. They didn't want him for any... Oh, are you talking about... Which group are you talking about? I thought you were
talking about the the Phoenix Fire. Why did they want your son?
I have no idea. I'm not this, and she kind of holds him up to you guys. I'm like, can you tell if he's magic or not? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not a wizard or...
I mean, he looks like my brother, and it's the only time I've ever seen it.
So
yeah, it's the only...
I thought he was just born unnatural for some weird reason.
As far as I know,
That's what we thought about him, too.
I'm the only other one that looks like this besides your son. So this is very odd.
Odd ain't saying half of it, Drago.
He's perfectly normal in every way that I've noticed, and she like kind of pats him on the head. She's like,
At that,
he's a beautiful boy.
Awyn elbows Drago in the side and goes, "Well, you got one on you there."
Yeah.
Also, did you guys get it?
Yeah, 5 years ago, her husband tried to say...
I am not even going to go there. I am in... Drago is just looking at Winston like, bro, we did this. It's our fault.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we started the riot and caused the upsurge that...
Yeah, we got like 7 citizens killed.
So you
like
got
that.
your husband killed?
Yeah. Apparently, he was one of them. The Boys Chronicles, if you listen to it.
Yep.
Isaiah started the riot by getting everyone pumped up to go out there, and I cheered them on and acted on. And
But
that's
they
how
never were seen by most of the people. They weren't.
and we got them to go down to the docks to start fires and start a riot. And
Yeah, because once we got the people going, they were mad at him anyway.
but
It didn't take much.
it started in a pub, and Winston gave an hoorah speech about taking down the Crimson Order.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
So she says, I can tell you more about the town in the morning. You guys can have my room. I haven't slept in my bed since my husband passed away. I'll sleep in here with my baby. I'll make you breakfast in the morning, and we can discuss what you plan to do in the city if you would like, or, not like if you don't want to talk to me about it.
It's okay.
We would appreciate it.
Here, take my bed.
No, if it's okay, ma'am, I would just like to just kind of lean back in this chair right here and sleep in this right here.
I feel like Awyn would take the bed.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
Winston was already on the way upstairs.
I was gonna say after he was done, Awyn is heading up the steps, going to bed, or going through the door, going to bed.
Oh, and by the way, Isaiah, just so we are on the same page for Winston, you were ushered into this house.
I know.
Okay.
That's what... I got you.
Alright, so you're sleeping in the chair, right?
Yes.
And she's sleeping by her baby, kind of in the same area.
I'll also be feeding it
If it's a big bed,
as well.
Winston's probably sharing it.
Okay.
Or at least in the room.
I'm gonna.
He went upstairs as well.
You need to get upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, if I didn't need the HP, I would probably stay up all night, but
Okay. She's like triple locked.
because a little freaked out about everything. So
Triple locked and triple checked all the window locks, and she's
I'm saying
invested
he's
heavily
staying
in
awake
locks.
because of what happened to him. Right?
yes,
You're not worried about what's happening outside the door.
No.
You're worried about you going wolf again and losing
yes,
control.
that is.
that's what I thought.
That's all on my mind. So it's probably gonna be a rough night.
So everybody's going to bed. Winston, you're going upstairs with Awyn, and you all go to sleep for the night. I will say that Awyn, you go to sleep very peacefully. Drago, you probably find some rest eventually, enough for a long rest. Winston, as you are trying to go to sleep for the first little bit, you just can't do it. You're just like, I don't know what's going on with me. I can't go to sleep. And then you start to just think a little about just random stuff. And then you start looking at Awyn and you're like, man, he looks kind of appetizing. Almost like, I mean, if I did it just a little, it wouldn't hurt him. I don't know. But then you eventually go to sleep, so it's not like it actually happens. But for a little bit, you're just like, I don't know.
I look more like a snack than Winston does.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
I was about to say that I'm surprisingly not unaltered. I'm surprisingly unworried about Drago's transformation. Like it surprisingly didn't faze me. You know, like it probably should have. Like didn't even for some reason didn't even register like that it was a big deal.
Well, you guys probably grew up hearing stories about Thorin too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah. All right, but it's morning, and you can smell some sweet pastries and some meats downstairs that are being laid out for you. And as you guys wake up and you kind of all congregate in the kitchen area, she's just running around like a crazy person trying to serve you as much as possible.
Winston's gonna go ham on some bacon, like insatiably ham.
Did you mean to go with two pig references there?
No.
Gotta go ham on some bacon.
Yeah, I thought that was
Oh, nice. Yeah. I didn't even think about it.
I thought you were doing that on purpose. That's awesome.
No.
All right, but she's a wellspring of information for the town. If you have any questions for her, you guys really gotta start asking people's names. Her name's Margaret, by the way. I was just gonna throw that out there.
Wow.
All right.
We dropped that ball.
But Margaret will help you with any questions you have. But really, today is, you gotta go out into the town.
Where's the marketplace?
It's in the town square, so it's like right outside of, like close to her house actually. So she was in.
Okay.
You saw those bodies hanging in the market square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably where Winston's gonna want to head. First thing in the morning.
Okay. She says, you all can stay here for as long as you'd like. You've done enough for me that I don't know where I would be without you. I feel like my baby would not be obviously with me. So I owe you.
Happy to help, lady.
No problem.
Do you have any places in particular you want to ask her about, or are you guys just gonna walk out and go to the market?
Anyone's just gonna go with Winston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go explore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd like to go to the market and look around.
Yeah, I'd say, but I'm assuming we can find our way to the market pretty easy from her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna ask her about anything, and then I figured anyone was just gonna go with Winston, and I knew Winston was gonna go explore, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured we'd all stay together and.
Yep.
All right.
We can go to the market. Gotta look at some I mean, we don't really have any money, but that's okay.
You have 60 gold pieces. That's how many you're left with, Isaiah, at the moment.
Okay.
Alright. So, you guys walk outside. It's a pretty nice day, actually. It's sunny out, but it just still smells bad. Still smells like a mixture of piss and blood and death.
Is it warm? Really warm there?
No, it's probably fallish.
Please say it's warm. I'm trying to think of warm places.
It's about this area. Alright. But throughout the town, you know, there's people arguing. There's a couple, like, there's really not a very big presence of, like, guards in the city. There's guards in the dock ward, which you guys have, you know where that is, that are guarding the entrance. Like, no one can get in there. And there's guards all around the walls to keep anything unruly out. But there's not, like, nobody really cares about what's happening inside the city.
Okay.
Alright. There's two people that are arguing at, like, a street vendor's shop. And they both pull weapons on each other and they're threatening each other. Nothing comes of it, but they're just, you're like, nah. There is, like, a specific vendor on the street that's like, get your cure here. Cure for the spell plague, right here. Get it while it's hot, right off the oven. And he's, like, yelling at people in the streets. Then there's a few different shops, named shops, and there's a bar as well in town. So you got one is it says Zuri's Wares, Zuri. There's one that says Wally's Warriors, and then there is the street vendor who's selling his spell plague cure, and then you have the Dirty Dankard, which is you guys recognize that one because you've gone there before, but it's just it's a dirty mug on the sign, and then Dankard. That's how you know it's the Dirty Dankard, because it's not actually dirty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winston's gonna head towards that, as nothing's really looking appealing. Are the brothers in tow?
They're probably following you.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Everyone's going with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're going to the pub, the same as last time.
Anyone is going to make a comment to Winston about, do you think that's actually a cure or just some dude scamming all these people?
Not a chance, little bro. It's a 100% a scam.
5 gold pieces! Cure! Right here, 5 gold pieces! And he actually has a line. There's a line of people in front of him.
I'm not messing with it. The guy's making a profit. I don't really care.
Hey, shouldn't we stop it though?
No. I mean,
Gotta keep our head down, man.
yeah,
All those people.
no need.
It is wrong, and I agree with you 100%. But we kind of messed up the last time we were here, so let's keep our head down this time around.
We'll stick with a non-interference policy.
Alright, so you guys are running. Well, not running. You're walking towards the pub. And as you're walking towards the pub, there are little children that are running, weaving in and out through the crowd. And I need y'all to make a perception check.
Perception check. All right.
Let me get my finger warmed up.
Is it bad?
Natural 20, so 21.
Oh, good job.
I'm cold. I'm not
You
So-
want this, dude? I'll give it to you.
no, I'm okay. I just gotta get my finger. Ooh, 19.
I have a advantage on perception, but the first one I rolled a 1, and the second one I rolled a 2. So I'm not perceiving anything at this moment.
And
What
it's
an
not
advantage.
He's focused on getting back to where he first got drunk.
That's perfect, because you're the one with the gold anyways, right, Winston?
I am.
So, Winston, there is a little hand as these kids are running through the streets that is rummaging through your pockets. That you notice is, like, trying to reach into your pocket. And, like, all the kids are just distracting, is what it's supposed to be.
He's about to get ramshacked by a kid.
What do you do?
Can I smack his hand away?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna smack his hand away and tell him to bounce.
So as you smack his hand away, you notice you smack it, and you look at the hand, and it is like covered in this black veinies. All right, and he looks at his hand, and he looks half starved as it is. So do the other kids, because they all stop when they see you do this. And he has the black veins that are like running up towards his neck. That is one of the telltale signs of the spell plague. And he just looks really taken aback and sad. And he starts to walk away.
Oh, hey, yeah, kid shouldn't have tried to steal. I'm going into the bar.
Does anybody else see that? Does Awyn and Drago see that?
I mean,
It's not like a hard smack. It's like a flick. You know, like a.
But do they see him?
well, all the
steal
kids
at
that
him?
were running, like bobbing in and out when they noticed that their distraction, because they were all in it together, pretty much is what was going on, didn't work. They all kind of turn as one as he gets his hand smacked away.
So they're all gone.
I mean, they're about to walk away. Like, you could do something before they left, but they're walking.
I was
they're
asking
turning to
if
walk
would
away.
Awyn and Drago have seen that, even though we didn't roll very good on perception.
Yeah, because you noticed the kids running in and out, so you would have
Okay.
noticed it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen them trying to steal from me, but you would have seen me smack his hand away.
Yeah, remember, there's things
Oh.
that you can see.
Yes, yeah.
Without rolling.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. Like, he noticed he was getting stolen from, or something stolen from him.
Yeah.
But you noticed that all the kids stop, and then you turn and look and see that.
Oh, okay. Winston,
He's stealing gold.
give the kid a piece of gold. Give him at least 2 coins.
Alright, I'll flip him 2 coins.
2 gold pieces?
Yeah, that's what my brother said to do.
You, this kid looked so sad at the beginning, and now it's just like he is the happiest he's ever been in his entire life. And these kids are all like crowding around the other kid, and are just like, can't believe their eyes. They've never seen this amount of gold in their life because they've never seen gold before. And you just gave them 2 gold pieces, which is probably enough food, like money, to eat for like 2 months.
Good.
Good. I smile at my brother and walk into the pub.
Drago tells him, "Hey, keep it quiet. Don't tell anyone where you got that.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now get out of here."
And they all run off and go down the road.
I go in with Winston. I go in the pub with Winston.
Okay.
And I give him a pat on the
I'm
back.
going with them.
Good job, bro. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
This is so awesome. This is exactly how I kind of pictured it going. Your alignments. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Because, yeah, Winston has no, like, obligation to do what's right like his dad did. But he was taught what was right from his dad. You know? So it's like, yeah.
And Drago's fighting the monster within. He doesn't want to be the monster, so
Yeah.
he's trying to do everything that's right.
So you try to choose. Drago tries a lot harder to choose what's right than Winston does.
Correct.
Even though Winston also probably knows. They were both taught the right way.
All right. So you guys go into this bar. Again, you've been here before. This is one of the places you've been. It was hopping. It was crowded. There was a lot of crazy going on, and everything seemed broken. Everything is broken still, but it is super somber in here. The bartender is not the same as you remember. He is there's a goblin as a bartender, which you might not have seen a goblin before. I doubt it. But you've read about him, so you would know what a goblin kind of looks like. And then there's one other person in this bar, at the bar, but that's it. And everything is still pretty broken. But as you walk in the door, The goblin kind of looks taken aback, so he's like, a customer? We don't get customers. What can I get you? Anything. Anything.
Six
back
pints
rub?
of ale for me and my brothers.
Awyn slides up to the bar and goes, "A pint of your best, sir."
And they come out, or he gets his cleanest glasses, which are arguably super dirty still, and gives each of you a beer, sort of looking. You guys know it was very nasty last time, but it's still beer. All right, and you guys all get up to the bar, and you're sitting by this other guy that seems like he's already very drunk. And Drago, you want to roll me a history
Sure.
or an intelligence? Just roll like a d20 plus your intelligence.
Awyn
Okay.
takes
I got
The
a
biggest-
18.
This is the same dude you had a drinking contest against 5 years ago in the same
Awyn-
spot.
Awyn takes the biggest gulp of this beer. About halfway in, he's like, and then you just know the spit takes. Just he just spits it all over whoever's in front of him. Where probably
Winston and Drago are
I
already
said probably
both-
all over Winston and Drago. Just
I've already drank 3 glasses so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're down in ours. Yeah.
slam it down, and I'm like, that's so gross. How do you drink that? It's disgusting. Ugh.
I think that you guys would be expecting this because this is exactly what happened to Drago the first time that they were there when he was 16.
Yeah.
They probably were nowhere near you when you spit it all back out.
And I got real drunk off 1 or 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just keep trying them, little bro.
Don't believe
You'll like it in a
that.
minute.
That's gross, though. I don't even want to drink it again. Ugh.
It's quieter taste, little brother. You get used to it.
You mean
As
I
we
gotta
slam
drink
down
it
our
out
fourth
before I
glass.
like it?
Drago begins to light a cigar, sits down, and he looks at the old man at the bar, and he leans over at Winston and says, "Hey, remember that contest I did 5 years ago?
Yeah, what about it?
That's the dude I drank against.
You're off your rocker.
Nope, it's him."
And
Holy crap, it is him.
You need more? I'll get you some more.
no, I don't want any more.
We'll take another.
Ew.
All of you?
Thank you.
Yeah, get us 3.
Alright, here you go. He brings out 3 more.
Hey, bartender, I got a question.
Winston, I'm not drinking.
Yeah, what brings you in today?
We're just, traveling through.
It's a mighty fine sword for someone that's just traveling through.
Well, we go here and there, anywhere, everywhere. Anyways, I got a question. You ever heard of a tavern or a pub called the Wicked Goat?
I've only ever lived here. Not really heard of a wicked goat. What's a wicked goat? Is that it's not a goat that's unruly, that it just is mean to people, is it?
Sure, anything. Yeah. Never mind. No, never mind. Yeah.
What? That was weird. I'm confused.
Sorry there. Thanks for the beer.
Anything I can do for y'all while you're coming in, or?
Best place for cigars and women for my brother here. Books for this one, and I don't know. We're on vacation.
Awyn's feeling alright now.
I know the guy at the bar. He pulls you close and he starts giving you his cup and just starts drinking and making you drink. And he's clapping on your back.
What's your name, good sir? Winston asked the guy that is obviously a local legend.
My name is Garth. I don't do much nowadays.
Where are you from, Garth?
One's in low places.
Been here forever, it seems. This is pretty much my spot. I come here every day.
What did you do before you came here?
Well, a little this and that. Not really. Not much to talk about. Just trying to do the best for me and mine.
Okay. And what's that look like? If a fellow was looking for work around here, where do you think he'd go looking?
Work.
Yeah, I'm in need of a job.
I'm not much for working anymore, but judging from the looks of y'all, you might want to hide your buddy's sword there. I think that was what my skinny green friend was saying, but there's always work at Wally's Warriors. He's got something normally that's going down that you all can help out with, I'm sure.
Oh, I appreciate the advice. Bartender, round of ale for all of us again. Give us 4 this time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And 1 for yourself as well.
Yeah, you can drink with us.
I will say that before Garth here, he was the only reason that this didn't close, and you've probably made me stay open for at least 2 more years. I appreciate your business.
Thank you.
Nobody comes in since this dang Crimson Order shut down most of the town.
Well, I don't know why. You have the best ale ever.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, and just for the record, we are Crimson Order supporters.
Yeah, we love those
Don't
guys.
be going around saying that or saying the other. I feel like
we hate those guys.
No, not that either.
Oh,
somebody
we're
help out
very
this
neutral
guy.
fine to those guys.
You know,
Alright.
Crimson Order. I heard that Lord Ember has an army of dragons that he can sick on people if you mess with him. So I just want to mess with him.
Hey, I was.
It's so ironic.
I don't know. It's so ironic.
That's what I heard, anyways. I heard that.
Drago looks at him real serious, and he puffs his cigar at him, and he says, "No shit, Sherlock. I can tell you this. Lord Embers is a bullshitter. That's what I'll tell you. He's full of shit on every level."
Again, I wouldn't go around saying that, but I really appreciate what you're saying.
Tone it down, little bro.
I don't want to get burned to a crisp by some dragon out of the sky. And the other dude has been like rolling back and forth with Awyn at the bar. He's like, yeah, I'm sure Lord Ember has an army of dragons. I'm sure that's what happened.
Yeah. Sure, he's listening to us right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that if he was here, he could kill men by the thousands, and if he was here, he'd consume us all with fireballs out of his eyes and lightning bolts from his arse.
Don't mind me, good sir. That was a good quote.
Anyone is loving it right now.
I was hoping you guys would get that.
Drago says, "Don't mind me, good sir. I'm just a little on edge today. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Sorry."
No. Don't get me wrong. I respect what you're telling me. I just don't want to die, and I don't really like you all are good customers. I would like you to come back maybe sometime.
Hey, I'll have another.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that, and then when you said that you agreed with me, I was gonna give you this one too. So there you go.
Yeah.
Awyn, you need to slow down a little bit, buddy.
I'm good. I'm fine. Slow down. Ha!
Winston's at that point that
You wouldn't have slowed down, Drago.
he's just beginning to feel it, so he is going to slow down.
You're right.
He's a conscious drinker. He
Awyn
really likes to drink.
reaches over and grabs the mug in front of you.
Whatever work you go on today, Awyn is gonna suffer some side effects of his drinking.
No doubt.
All right.
I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna settle up with the bartender, and I think we'll be on our way.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be outside. Winston.
Drago,
Outside. Yeah.
Drago, get Awyn. I'll settle up with the bartender.
Awyn.
What?
Come on, buddy.
Another.
Come on.
Your friend is my favorite kind of customer. He has an addictive personality. Bring him back sometime, you hear?
Sure will, buddy.
Another.
All right, and what do I owe the bartender?
So you have 60, and whatever we have, like any expenses you pay for
At the end of the day.
is like what you have total. Like you have 60
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
left after anything that you run into.
Oh, today.
Subtracted.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What about the 2 for the kids? I took those out already.
Yeah. So the 58 then.
Just FYI, the only reason why I played that was Drago was because, remember, he's on edge, being the whole wolf thing. So hearing Lord Ember just makes him really mad.
No, and you could. I'm like Drago isn't an idiot, so like he could tell that these people don't like him either, but they're not gonna say it. And I mean, honestly, most people don't like him, but different people will listen and report too.
Yeah.
Bilbo has told you that before when he was telling you all about how to lay low and things like that. You know, like any empire.
Yeah.
Hitler had spies everywhere.
I was just letting you know that, Drago's at a point where he's fighting that urge, that edge of the werewolf, and he's,
Yeah.
he's,
Pretty much.
He's PMSing, okay?
You want any chocolate?
Dude, for half
Any
a second I was
chocolate, yeah.
like, I would eat some chocolate.
His stomach hurts all the time.
All right. So are you guys heading to where he said you could find work, or? You got somewhere?
We're gonna regroup outside.
Drago is now carrying Awyn because I'm so drunk.
Carry
I
your
can't
baby in.
stand up anymore.
Sitting up with Awyn and waiting on Winston. We're waiting on Winston outside.
Yeah, we're outside.
Alright.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I'll regroup with them outside.
It came out.
Alright.
That's,
Sorry about-
that's what I was saying. I'm like
Look.
really like you're like fireman carrying me over your shoulder right now. 'Cause I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Alrighty.
Winston, he's kind of out.
I can see that.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
We go to the Wally's Warriors.
You got that one. You got this thing called Zuri's Wares, and then you have the street vendor. Are the things to note that in the square?
I feel like we should. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys want to do? I mean, he said that the Wally's Warriors had a.
I am.
If they've got a shop and work, like a contract board or something, or
Yeah.
they've always got work available, then and they've got a pro shop as well. We can definitely go check it out.
Yeah. Go. Wally's
Alright.
Warriors. We're gonna go.
Yep.
You going to Wally's Wares?
Yep.
And I'm-
Winston will lead the way. And Drago, I'm assuming, has Awyn slumped over his shoulder.
Well,
Full support.
He's fireman carrying me right now, 100%.
All right.
No question. That's what's happening.
Did you leave Gur at the house, or you have him in your backpack?
Oh, Gur's with me in my backpack. He's always.
Okay.
Yeah, I
But
don't
he,
think you would let him
but
out
Gur-
of sight.
yeah, but he's also like I know that he's not supposed to be out, so he's like secured in my backpack.
Okay. Cool. All right.
He's not just like out
I
yet.
didn't, he wasn't gonna like bite me. He was holding you or something.
That I can't say yes or no. But
All right.
So we're going into Wally's.
Okay, you see this
Warriors.
blue and white sign out front of this shop, and it says Wally's Warriors. All right, and as you walk in there, there's assorted different, looks like trophies of different beasts and things throughout the place. There's a person sitting on a bench beside like what looks like some kind of customer bar or like a checkout counter. But one thing of note is that there's another guy, and he actually has a peg leg on each leg, like he lost both his legs, and he has like a hook on one of his hands. But it's not like a dangerous hook; it's like a used to
name.
pick stuff up.
it's
kinda.
not Johnny Two Legs.
And
You failed me.
he is using his little hook hand to scream at this person that's in front of the counter, and it is one of these robed figures from the night prior.
Drago's going by all the trophies and going fake, full of crap,
Like that scene in Ragnarok.
full of crap,
Fake,
not real.
fake. Oh
Huh,
my god.
that one's a little interesting, maybe.
Yeah, and as you're doing that, you hear, "I don't owe you anything. You don't need my money. I don't need your protection. Get out of my shop." And the robed figure is saying, "If you do not pay, my master will be much displeased."
Drago kind of looks over at Winston, and Awyn's over his shoulder, passed out still. So he kind of looks at Winston and says, "Man, these guys are like bullies."
What do you think?
Bro, we got out of it last time. I do not want to mess with these guys. You seen what they did to that dude. They incinerated his ass.
And as
It's one of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you say that part, he actually lights up his hand and he says, "Maybe it'd be best if I just burn this to the ground."
Hey, hey. Friend. Hey. You remember us from last night?
This is not the same guy from last night.
It's one of the guys.
Yeah.
It looked
Sorry.
like one of his
Sorry.
crew.
But
Hey.
he looks at you and he says, "You look like somebody I would have killed last night if I was in that position.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are."
That's okay. How much does the old guy owe you? Your master.
Standard fees, 20 gold pieces.
And you'll leave him alone if you get paid?
For now.
So why don't you have the money, shopkeeper?
I have the money, it's just I don't want to pay this ruffian.
He's gonna burn your whole damn shop to the ground if you don't do it.
Seems like a fair trade to me.
This is why I told my brother never to put Wally's warriors in this town. And he just puts a little bag of gold on the counter. And the guy reaches out his hand and it floats into his hand. And he turns and starts to walk out past you all.
Freaking Jedi, man.
But he's like walking in the path of you. He's not walking to where he's gonna like get out of the way of you.
Bastard.
What do you do?
So he's walking towards us, but not like
Like
going
he's-
around us.
You are in the doorway. You just came into this shop. He is wanting to leave the shop after getting what he wanted. You're in his way, and he's walking towards you.
Winston's gonna step out of the way.
Drago kind of looks at him for a second with Awyn on his shoulder. Kind of looks at him and goes, "Have a nice day." And kind of bows and lets him go. I'm
can't see
intimidated
most of
as
this.
shit, but I'm just telling you right now, like I got to be a little bit brave, you know what I mean? Like it can't be, and like I said, I'm still battling the werewolf inside. There's an edge to that, like he's
Yeah,
edge, you know.
absolutely.
I know he could destroy me at any moment,
You
but
can't see most of his face because like all the hoods cover most of their face, but you do see a smirk underneath his, like on his face as he's walking past you when you say that.
as he leaves, and Drago says, "I'll catch you on the flip side, bitch."
No.
Good night, Cleveland. It was fun, guys. Talk to you later.
And he snaps his fingers, and there's a fire that starts in the doorway. And the shopkeeper goes, shit! Grabs a pail of water and like puts it out.
I was gonna say, Drago. Can I roll for Drago to go over there and start stomping on it? Like, oh crap!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to do that. I'm gonna say,
You can
don't
roll
have
with
to roll, you
it. You
might
can roll with
just go,
advantage
yeah.
because, I mean, it's not a little fire, but it's not a crazy fire,
want-
and he's helping you out.
Do you want a 20 or do you want an athletics roll?
Just roll a 20, straight 20.
Okay.
See what you get.
Sure thing, McGee. I got an 18.
All right, yeah. So you guys are able to put out that fire.
Did you drop Awyn in the process? Or can he stand now at least?
Yeah, am I holding Awyn or
He was using the feet, so like it was.
Awyn bobbling?
I can just picture what Gurr is going through in this backpack. I'm bouncing around, trying to, what the heck is going on?
And
I'm sorry, guys. It's just angry.
And the shopkeep guy is just murmuring under his breath and starts to walk back towards the counter.
Hey, sorry about that, man. We would have paid the gold, but kind of felt like your ass was on the line, not ours. We were just trying to get him to not burn your shop down. Had he would have gone to burn down your shop, we would have tried to help you.
They'll be back. They'll always be back. What can I do for you?
We were just down at the pub, and old goblin guy said that
Oh, you mean Henrik?
Yeah.
The guy whose name you didn't ask?
yeah.
We gotta remember that. We gotta remember that.
We still
I'm
didn't
just
ask
gonna
his
put
name.
a list like this.
Oh,
Ask
name.
for names.
You asked the random drunk dude's name.
Right?
Who I didn't have a name for, so I made it up on the spot.
Garth.
Which I
You
love
know what
Garth.
said? You know what I said?
Garth.
Your friend in low places.
I didn't catch that in the moment, but now it's funny.
It is really funny. Yeah, he sent us over here. He said you might have work for us.
Ugh, we don't get a lot of adventurers around here anymore, but yeah, we have a contracts board that we post up. They don't really get filled in this town, but every once in a while somebody tries.
I mean, like, people don't fulfill the contract, mean they die?
Oh yeah, I mean, we have desperate people all throughout this town.
Die. I don't want to die.
It's okay,
I don't want
buddy.
to die. Drago, I don't want to die.
We're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. It's okay. It's okay.
Winston's scanning the board, seeing what's on it.
Can you stand up, little bro?
Dude, I heard the word die. Can you imagine? And then I moved right back to hand.
Drago still tries to get you on your feet.
It's gonna take a little while, dude.
All right.
I am 16 years old. This is the first time I've had that much ale
Okay,
ever.
I'll keep
I am
holding you.
gonna be knocked for a while.
So there's two signs on this board that say reward. One of them is it says beast terrorizing north of the city. The road north of the city. Can't travel past unknown beast. And it says 50 gold pieces. And then it said haunted house, 50 gold pieces. In city. Those are the two on the board. There's a woman in here too, dressed in like pretty crappy armor, with a mace beside her. That's just sitting on the bench.
Hey, Winston.
What's up?
That beast. That sounds like something I would like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
We could use the coin for travel expense.
hunting down a beast. That's kind of something I feel like I definitely should do.
Okay. All right. Shopkeep. We'll take this job. Who do we see about payment when it's through?
So the way it works is every Wally's Warriors, which is we've kind of established different places all throughout the land in every major city, but we have the ability to hire out mercenaries for people who are in need of mercenaries, like my lovely lady over here, Shannon, and she just gives him the finger. All right, then she's on the bench. And then, but we also put contracts out for the cities that are paid for by the city. So if you fulfill the contract, we'll get the money from the city to pay you.
And Shannon, what's your fee for help?
It's 30 gold for her,
Okay.
which is kind of steep right now, but eventually it'd probably be easier for you guys to pay that.
Right. Well,
I think
I think we can handle it, fellas.
Yeah, I don't think we need Shannon.
I agree.
Wait.
All right, barkeep, can you give us any other details?
So there's something that it's north of the city. It makes some pretty large tracks. It's nothing I've ever seen before, but the people we've sent out to do it haven't returned, and anything that's supposed to go through this pass it's stopped all incoming and outgoing traffic. So whatever it is, it's making a meal out of anybody that goes up that road.
Is this something we want to do, boys?
Heck yeah.
Still passed out drunk.
All right, then.
You want to let Awyn take a short rest?
I'm like, bro, I'm still passed out drunk.
Before-
That's why I said that. Like, hello.
Yeah, we'll go back to the girl's house and regroup real quick.
Margaret's.
I was trying to just, I was
Margaret's.
trying not to say, hey, I need to take a rest. I was just, but I'm like,
Yeah, he
passed
needs
out
Did
drunk?
I do it again?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I just meant like I wasn't gonna
That's
come
okay.
right out and say
I
I'm
got
passed
you.
out drunk
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm passed out, but I need to rest. But I was gonna be like, hey, I'm still passed out drunk. Just to let you know, that's information.
Yeah, we'll go back to Margaret's.
Needs to sober up.
All right, she
Let me
makes you
food
a
and
nice
sleep.
little lunch, and then you're able to head out.
And I am more hungover than I've ever been in my entire life.
This is probably one of the first
Well,
times
this is probably,
you drank, right?
yeah, I was going to say.
I've had ale before.
Well, the stuff that was in Rolling Hills was like sweet and wine. Like
Yeah,
that
you're
was
right. That was
kind of
probably-
Right, and you would have only gotten what me and Drago could have snuck for you.
That's
yeah.
true.
It's
Yeah,
like
you're
hardy
You're right.
ale.
You're right.
Because me and him are now, like, party age drinkers.
Just like our daddies.
Yep.
Winston, what
Yep.
happened to me?
That's how it be, little brother.
What? Did I get in a fight?
Nope.
Lost the fight.
Yeah, you got in a fight, all right. You got in a fight with a thing called beer.
And from the way I feel, I lost like badly.
It's called a hangover.
This is awful. Why?
Welcome to adulthood.
I don't ever want to drink again. Ever.
You'll be
don't
all
ever-
right.
I don't ever want to drink again.
This is the conversation on the way to up north.
Or
Yeah,
walk.
so-
Yeah.
You've taken the gate out of the city to the north as they're talking.
Oh my gosh.
Just keep chugging the water.
Will
Okay.
somebody carry me? My legs hurt so bad.
And this is a beast, a monstrous beast of some sort. So you can roll a survival check with advantage on it.
Yeah.
Survival check.
Yeah, Phil's character is
Oh,
like bred
yeah.
for hunting
Yeah.
this
I got a 17.
with 2 times. Okay, so you're able to pick up what you've noticed is a pretty big paw print, or like it's more like a taloned print. Looks kind of like a lizard
Okay.
of some sort, and you're able to follow it along. And it's making a pretty clear trail for you to follow. You don't
Okay.
even need to really roll for like another check. If
Okay.
you want to roll like a history, I'll allow that to see
Yeah.
if you would know anything
I'd like to
else
roll
about it.
a history check and kind of see maybe if I know what it is.
Okay.
I don't ever want to walk again.
I got a 18.
So with that, you can tell from the impression that it's making in the ground, and the way that it's breaking different leaves and branches as it's going along, that this is a pretty big, looks like some sort of lizard that you're following.
Okay.
And can we get like a wilderness?
Yeah,
part?
sorry.
No, that's cool. I
I'll
just-
go. What are you following? What are we following in the woods right now? Because I know you're tracking. I can see you tracking something. What are you following?
Looks like a big lizard.
Hey, when as you're following this clear path set out for you that Drago has picked up, and like it's evident that there's something leading this way,
Yeah.
you feel a tug that you need to go in a different direction. You need to go to the right, off the right to a different path.
Hey, I got this weird feeling that we need to go out to the right over there. There's something over here we need to go to. I'm just getting like drawn over there for some reason.
Okay, we'll go over that way.
I don't know what it is. Here, I'll kind of lead.
Winston's bringing up the rear end, so he's just following them.
Okay. I'm kind of I'll lead you guys over there. I'm gonna head towards it.
All right. So what as you've walked a little bit off the beaten path, you come upon a lake. It's more like a small little pond. And Awyn, you don't know why, but you're drawn to this pond. And then Gur jumps out of your pouch and goes to the pond and drinks from the pond. Then he goes back in your pouch. And then you don't feel like you should be there anymore.
Sorry, guys. False alarm. I guess Gur was thirsty. Man, that was a really strong want to go this direction, Gur, for a drink. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm a little frustrated. Gur, really? I pick him up and I put him back in the backpack.
As you pick him up, he gives you the most adorable look. You're not mad anymore.
I was like, oh, okay.
Or you can be mad. I'm not gonna tell you how to feel, but
I'm not mad anymore after that look.
Sorry, he's got a drink too.
That was funny.
If we go this way, so I point him back into the direction that we need to go.
All right, we're following him again.
All right. As you guys you follow the path further, you notice that it opens up into this kind of open area here, and all littered throughout there are what it appears to be people from a ways off that you can see, and some broken down wagons and things like that are standing upright, just weapons out, standing upright in this clearing. But you're like not in the clearing yet, so you're back here. You'd have to go in the clearing to see further. And then let's make this dragon turtle guy overturn wagon that's just chilling there.
Wagon. That is a wagon.
We have a wagon.
Yeah, there you go, like that. The horses can be there. So there are horses there. They're dead.
They are.
I was gonna say that they're dead. Alright. But you guys can't really see the people you can see, but they're not moving, and you're like very confused because they're just standing upright, like they're posing or something.
What's going on with those people up there? Their wagon turned over. Should we go help?
Yeah, let's go. I think we should check it out. What do you think, Winston?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over.
We're gonna walk up to the people.
Alright, so there's probably one a little closer than the others. And as you encounter this one, still posed like the other ones, you can see that he is like a dull gray and completely frozen, like he's made of stone.
Oh, great. Well, boys, can I roll? I was going to say something silly, but actually, can I roll to see if I can, maybe some insight to see if I can see if there's any tracks over here, or maybe there's a monster maybe went through this path.
You follow the tracks to this, and there's tracks all over it.
Okay, so we can definitely see that it's the monster.
Mm-hmm.
He would be able to tell for sure, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so, well, fellas, looks like monster can turn people to stone. Can we check out the wagon too?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe look, we need to roll this insight on that at all?
If you're gonna look in the wagon,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to go further into the clearing to do that, because he's like near the front of it.
Oh, okay.
But you can do that if you'd like.
You guys want to check out the wagon, or do you want to maybe be cautious as we go through this? Because it might be close. this is not Drago saying this, is me as a player saying this.
Oh, well, I feel like Drago would know that too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the tracks are a lot fresher than others. You would know that.
Yeah.
Close by, so
I feel, yeah, you'd be telling us to get ready.
I think definitely we need to go check out the wagon.
Alright, boys. It's close. Get ready. Be cautious. Keep on your guard. Gird your loins. We're going in.
All right, and you guys are going up towards the wagon. As you're going up towards the wagon, there is a crunching sound in the trees and like a stomping as something is making its way through the trees towards the clearing. And let's roll some initiative. So whoever wants to go next, I think it would make sense for for Drago too, because I think didn't Winston go first?
Yep.
All right, what'd you get?
I got a 20.
Nice. Who would like to go first? And what are you gonna do?
I'll go first. Anyone's gonna jerk his head up towards the noise. And then Awyn is going to run over towards the wagon and like get up against it so he's got like some cover behind him. Does that make sense?
So like hide behind the wagon? Because this is where the crunching is coming from. Like over here.
Well, not hide behind the wagon, but like right here. So the wagon's at my back. So I have like...
So you can't get surrounded? Or something? Oh, by the way, this is who Awyn is.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
Is that kind of good?
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm running up because I know where the sound's coming from. So I'm going to run to where I have something behind me. So then I have like a backstop kind of.
Gotcha. And you can hold like a action. Like you got to have like a triggering action. So something comes into the woods, you're going to do something. Like you can say that you're going to do that. And then when it happens, you will do that action.
Yeah, that's
Because like right now you've just moved. So you have to tell me what you're going to use before it comes in though.
Oh, as soon as I see it, I'm going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
So I'm going to go next, and I'm going to use my blood right and for my bonus action and cut my hand to infuse my blade with ice powers.
I gotta get the blood.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, ice powers.
I take 2 damage.
But now you add a d4 of ice damage to your attacks, correct?
Yep.
Alright, Winston, what are you doing?
I'm gonna prep to throw a dagger at this thing as soon as it comes out of the woods. Like,
Alright.
I'm gonna wait and see what it is, and as soon as it shows itself, I'm throwing it.
He's coming from like Phil's beer, which is over
Is
here.
that a thing?
Yes. You just gotta tell
Okay.
me what you're gonna do, and you can't change it once the thing comes in.
Okay, I'm throwing a dagger.
Alright, what are you doing, and where are you gonna be at?
I'll be behind the guys. That's where I was.
Like here?
Yeah,
Behind the stone dudes?
yeah,
And this
yeah.
is-
I'm behind everybody.
Where are you gonna be at, Drago?
I'm going to be up front right there.
Right there? You don't wanna get closer, you wanna stay right there?
I want to get closer. Yeah,
Like near the clearing?
yeah.
Okay.
Kind of crack my neck and I say, it's hunting season, boys. Time to gear up.
Alright. And we're gonna go in the same order. But this thing comes out of the woods and screams this roar. And it looks like a lizard, not like that. But it has these piercing eyes and roars down on you. And Awyn can throw a fireball at it.
Firebolt coming. Here we go.
Throw that fireball, buddy.
Roll that firebolt footage.
Oh, that Firebolt footage. I got a 12.
A 12 to hit him.
Yep.
That is going to miss.
Whoa.
As the firebolt this fireball smacks into this thing's hide and just fizzles out. It doesn't.
Does a 17 hit with the dagger?
A 17?
Yep.
Yes,
Hey.
that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Caleb, it'd have been funny if you would have hit the tree behind him, set it on fire.
I was afraid.
Six damage, Ty.
Damage.
That hurts.
Alright.
6.
And how
1d4 plus 4, but it was I got a 2.
Protest as like so where Awyn like fire bolted and it seemed like there was nothing that was hurt by it. I guess it weakened it up enough that the dagger found its home within the thing's skin.
Good job, Winston.
That's so nice, that dagger went.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Okay, so I'm close enough to hit it, right?
Yeah. You wanted to be right there with it.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with a sword. Does
Bastard.
a 15 hit?
That just hits.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's 30th.
Yep.
So 11 points of damage
11 points of damage.
altogether.
Alright, so what happens on this hit is you actually aim for the dagger. Or unless you want to tell me something differently. Remember, you can tell me how you hit these things when you do it.
I'm just going to come down and try to hit its weak point, wherever looks like it's going to make the hit count. I
Alright.
figured that he would know that much.
Alright, so then you would notice, like, when in doubt, go for the head. Right? So you're going for the head, which opens you up for this gaze that it's going to look at you. So it's going to roar and look at you, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure. So I'm pretty sure I failed it. I got a 9.
So you feel your whole body start to stiffen up,
Great.
and you're just like starting to stop. Like everything's kind of locking up on you. It's almost like you have like cramps everywhere, and you can't control what's happening. And you're slowly like not being able to move.
Guys, I
Okay.
think I'm turning into stone.
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
It's 3.
It's 3 bolts, right?
Yeah.
So 3 times 3 is 9.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so 9 points of damage, blast this thing, and it's kind of smacking the dagger deeper into it, actually. That's part of what's going on. Alright, Winston, your turn.
So you guys, if you're looking at Winston, his eyes kind of have glazed over red after throwing that dagger. And he's going to be charging the thing now, full speed, and like hit it with the poke with his staff. Like a, you know what I mean? I'm going to hit it with with his quarterstaff.
Knock him with the quarterstaff. Alright, so you're in front of it.
Yep. 16 to hit.
That hits.
And this is going to be like a 2-hand overhand swing. And it did 1 damage.
Alright, so you did 1 damage. You smack this thing on top of it. Drago, you can do your turn like normal, but you feel very weird at the moment. Like everything is slowing down for you.
This is not good. Alright, so I got a spell I'd like to use against this mother trucker.
Alright, is it a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Okay.
Basically, when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction roll, 1 Hemocraft die, and subtract the number rolled from the creature's attack roll. You can choose to use this feature after the creature's roll, but before the DMs determines whether the attack roll succeeds, the creature is immune. The creature is immune if it is immune to blindness. If not, it will be blinded
Okay.
as well.
Alright. And then are you good at... So that's a bonus action, right? So you can still attack.
Yes. 15 to hit.
It just hits again. That's the same thing you got last time.
Yeah, no. 14.
14 damage.
I gotta roll a Hemocraft. I got a 1 with that, but it's 15 altogether.
That's a good hit, man. This thing is like looking... It was looking very tasty and stuff, and now it's not. Now it looked like it was like you guys are a snack, but with that slice after the quarterstaff hit, that opened it up for the slice again. It is looking very bloodied. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
I got a 13.
Phil, Drago almost died. If you had gotten a 12 or below,
Yeah.
you would have been turned to stone.
Oh my gosh. You need
Alright.
to keep that kind of stuff to yourself.
Right now, I can tell you that because you're good now. All right. So, Drago, you are not turned to stone, but this thing is going to turn to bite you, which you can use your Hemocraft feature but now it cannot see you, which means it cannot use its blind attack, or like its petrifying gaze, which is good. That was a smart move. Or roll to dodge again. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Ooh-wee.
And
That was close.
can I roll
Yeah,
to
that was
subtract its attack on me?
Yep. What did you roll? And then you can roll the subtract too.
Okay, so 15 to dodge, and I rolled a 3 on my Hemocraft die.
Okay. So yeah, it's gonna miss. So you see the thing open. This basilisk. This is what we're gonna call it now. It opens its fanged mouth to bite you, and its teeth are dripping this acidic poison, and it goes to bite and snap at you, but it's blinded and can't see where you're at very well, and so it misses. And it is, who started it again? I forget. Awyn, I think. So Awyn, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna do firebolt. And I'm gonna aim for its like mouth, its face.
Okay, both of them are up there, so you're gonna have to roll twice again. But you did better than, you will do better hopefully than I did when I rolled twice for you. Nice, that hits. I don't hit them, which is great. Alright.
Yeah, 1d10 is 3 damage. Nice.
Alright, this, you get a little smolder, It's bleeding everywhere, and it's smoldering now from it, smoking a little. Winston, I think that's you, right? You're next.
Yep. I'm gonna try to get on its back and stab it with the dagger.
Roll an athletics check to get on this thing's back. Or acrobatics, whichever one. Most of the time, those are interchangeable.
Okay. I got a 18. I would have got a 19 with my original roll, but I got an 18
You're on.
when I rolled acrobatics.
You're on it successfully.
Do I still have can I still attack?
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that you're able to get on it efficient.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to stab down with my dagger, and then actually no, I'm gonna hold on to this thing, and I'm gonna reach down and bite it. Just out of, I don't know, like I'm not even meaning to. I'm just gonna just I'm on its back, and out of instinct, I'm just gonna bite into its neck.
All right, and this is the first time that any of you guys have seen this. Roll to bite.
25 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
6 damage.
Then I have to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
It also, 6 damage plus it has to make one.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So it fails.
Yep.
So then I get to roll 2d6. Hold on. So it takes an additional 7 necrotic.
All right. So how's it look when you kill this thing?
I kill it too?
The bite that you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I bite into it and ride it all the way to the ground with a big old chunk still hanging out of my mouth, and spit it onto it.
All right. And this is the first time you've fed, so your 7-day counter resets.
And had I been missing HP, I would have gained that 7 back, by the way.
All right. And it is no longer moving. It is completely dead in the middle of this woods. It had 7 left, by the way, before you attack, so that was a good hit on it.
Good job, Winston. Way to let the beast out.
What do you want?
I don't know what came over me.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Winston, are you okay?
All right, let's head back. Let's get this mother trucker back. Maybe we should take a head or something and take it back over to get the bounty.
Winston, are you okay?
Better than ever, little bro. What's up?
So I'm assuming that was some of that vampire thingy?
It's gotta be something like that.
Possibly.
Poor kid. He'd watched his older brother do this crap.
Hey, I'm just gonna.
I was glad
It
you-
worked, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it worked great. I'm just a little freaked out.
And
Throw that out there.
he has like blood around his mouth.
Like normal. I don't understand what's going on. It's not that bad.
As you guys are having that conversation, Drago's in the background. You can just see him cutting off the head.
Are you guys gonna search anywhere?
Oh yeah. I was
Search
I'm
around,
going
or
over to
you
the.
just gotta go back.
I'm gonna go search the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my mouth off and look around with Awyn.
Me too. After I grab the head, I'm gonna try to. I'm assuming we brought a sack or something. Maybe.
I've got a bag.
Yeah.
the bag.
A bag of holding.
Yeah.
We'll stick it in the bag.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and just kind of like search through it like a kid would.
Okay.
Just dumbly
Where are
open
you
it up.
searching?
I'm really intrigued by the monster, and so I'm just investigating the monster, kind of what it looks like, what it was, and then I'm trying to notice, because I see the stones and I knew what it was doing for me as turning me to stone.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a possible way that we could unstone these guys. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Like how it worked, how it ticked, that kind of stuff.
All right.
Performing an autopsy.
So are you looking at the monster and all the?
Stone,
The stone
yeah,
people?
yeah.
All right. Ewan, roll an investigation for me. You too, actually, with your advantage because it's a monster-related investigation.
Thank you.
There's most of this was food that was long since rotted and things like that, but there's also a chest in there
I'm gonna open the
that
chest.
has 200 gold pieces in it.
Heck yeah.
Good job, man.
Oh, nice.
I knew the investigation for you would be better searching the
Isaiah.
wagon.
Isaiah, you got that down?
Yeah.
Your investigation.
22.
All right. So then you now, in character, know that this thing was able to blind you, or was able to do the petrification process with your, with its eyeballs, and so that the blinding part of it was actually really smart on your part. I think it was a hunch at first for Drago to do that, but that was really important. The second thing is that these people seem like, as far as you know, gone. Like they're not moving, they're not going, like not really doing anything.
Nothing that can reverse the process. Okay.
No. You do notice one of these people are a lot more heavily armed, and there's a piece of armor on the person that is not stone with the rest of its body.
All right. Can I take that piece of armor there?
With a little work, you can.
So, okay. Drago would like to take the piece of armor and rip it off this person's stoned body. Maybe I can roll an athletics check.
I'll just say that it happened.
Oh, okay.
Eventually,
okay.
it would happen, so I'm not gonna make you just. All right, and it's some kind of. Right now, all you know is it's scale mail. There might be something else that you'll find out later. If you guys ready to go back, that's pretty much all you can glean from these people.
Yeah.
And the sun's starting to go down.
Yeah, I kind of tell the guys, there's nothing we could do for the stone people, and kind of tell them when I found out about the monster and stuff. So
Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and head way back to the town.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you head back to town. You can find your way back pretty easily. You just follow the trail backwards from the so you came. As you're getting into town, again, you open into that clearing and you see the red sky to the west. And the sun is setting as you enter town. And we'll say, unless you want to do anything specifically, you go and collect your reward. 50 gold from Wally's Warriors shop, which, spoiler alert again, that's not Wally. You didn't ask his name either. And you know that you don't want to be out after dark again. So you can head back to her house, or if you want to stay out, you can. But that's like that goes against Margaret's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go back to the house.
We're going back.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to discuss or anything like that, or you just want to go to sleep?
Yeah, I think,
What are we gonna do tomorrow?
yeah. Same thing we always do.
Try and take over the world.
Hunt. And hunt.
Pinky
And hunt.
and the brain.
But like, aren't we in this town to find somebody?
Hunt. Yes. Hey, anyone's got a point there, Winston. We need to figure out
Yeah,
where...
I thought they found us. I've been trying to find them, but we got to wait for them to figure out we're here and figure out we're looking for them. They'll hear about us apparently, and apparently they will figure out where we are.
You're right. Let's
Yeah. I was just thinking maybe there's something we can do to speed the process along. You know, Winston? I don't know.
Yeah.
I could get drunk again and just start running around the streets screaming.
Are you the silent plate? Are you the silent plates? Are you my mother?
Yeah, the kid's got a point. Maybe not waiting around's a good thing. Maybe we got to go seek these guys out somehow.
Okay. Well, I'm open to ideas.
All right. Maybe we should talk to Margaret about it and see if she knows where we can.
Good. I'm glad you have an idea, because that was the end of my ideas. I got nothing.
All right. So we're gonna ask Margaret about the silent blade to see if maybe she has any information inclining anyone we could talk to maybe point us in that direction to get a hold of these guys. Because it definitely is a number one priority for us.
They left this town quite a while ago. Like I said, their hideout was those Phoenix Fire goons. That's where they're holed up now. If there's anything that could point you to something, but that is pretty much a death sentence to go there. As far as finding them in another way, you don't want to go around asking everybody about them, because to most people they don't even know that they exist, and to the others that do know or are on the opposite side and want them dead, either way you'll either incur their wrath or...
And you said the Dunes place? Is that what you said?
The Phoenix.
The Phoenix Fire, the people that...
The hooded red guys, yeah. They're the ones that took over the hideout?
Yeah. So there was like a power vacuum in the city after they left.
Okay.
And they just moved in.
Shit, fellas, I think we might have to go investigate that building and see if there's any remnants to maybe point us into that direction. As much as I would hate to do it, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Seems dangerous to go right there, but and if you think we can do it safely, I'm down.
Yeah, but we don't have to do any of this. I was just throwing out the whole why we were here and all.
No, it's a really good point.
Yeah.
So is that where you're going to go in the morning, or are you going to do that at night?
Probably.
What do you think?
I don't think night's a good idea. If Margaret was as scared as she looks about being out at night, I don't think that's a great idea.
Is she... Are you guys having this as a separate conversation, or is she in the conversation?
No, she's in a conversation with us.
yeah.
We're all around the table
Yeah, this is
discussing this.
The night is definitely not, and she's like holding her baby and rocking her. The night is where the most horrible stuff happens in this town. You do not want to be outside.
What do you mean horrible stuff? Are we talking like,
Monsters?
thugs, burglars,
You smell the smell, right?
the death,
That's all that happens at nighttime.
like thieving, murder, robbery? Is it stuff you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, we can take care of that. I'm not worried about that. We need to get to the Silent Blades. If our best option, unfortunately, is at nighttime because that's the best stealth we can get. At the same time, I do appreciate your intel on the city, and I don't want to put my brothers and I at risk.
I mean, if you really want.
Is there any secret passageway or anything you know of that would possibly put us in that direction?
If you really want to, I mean, you want to get in the house? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they do with people when they get them in the house, but at nighttime, if you're caught on the streets and they find you, they'll take you to the house and you don't come back once you get in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, this is very quickly sounding like a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer as jumpy as I was to go find these guys.
What do you think, Winston? Anyone's kind of...
Awyn chooses life.
Yeah.
I say we hang out here tonight. I say we give them a little bit more time to find us.
All right.
Yeah, sleep, regroup in the morning.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. One more day. And then, if not, we got to go to that house. I'll give you guys one.
I agree.
Fair.
Fair enough. All right.
All right. So we're gonna take a day to wait and see if we get contacted.
Awyn runs in cannonballs to bed.
Alright. Is anybody staying up or doing anything, or you just all going to bed?
Winston and Drago will probably take some time to smoke by the fire, I would think.
Yeah, and I'm going to stay up for a while.
You sing a ditty.
Awyn's gonna feed Gur and kind of play with him a little bit. And kind of like get to know him a little bit better. You know, like get more and more familiar with him.
I don't know why, but right now I'm just picturing Awyn like breastfeeding her. Shh, it's our
I can
little
assure you.
secret.
I can assure you that's probably not happening.
It's like Meet the Parents. You know what I mean?
I
Little
got
Geppetto,
nipples.
his little teeth.
I got
Dude,
nipple
I got
pocket.
nipples.
Can you
Can you
milk
help
me?
All right.
Oh, it's a great movie.
So a few hours pass. You guys are about to go to bed. Awyn's been in bed, and you hear this thumping at the door. And it's this loud banging noise, like a knock. It's not like it's trying to beat down the door. And this is very like this shocks Margaret awake, and she's like, "No one does this. No one gets out of it at night."
All right.
And you just hear through the door, "Let me in! Hurry! Let me in!" And it sounds much like the guy from the bar that you guys always, like the old dude that's always at the bar.
Margaret, do you want me to answer the door for
Garth.
you? I can answer the door. I think it's the dude from the bar, Garth, the drunkard.
Oh, that piece of work. What? He probably just wants to crash here. I guess let him in, please. But be careful.
This is how we answer the door in my neighborhood. Who is it?
It's Garth. Let me in. Hurry. I need to
right.
speak with you right now.
Hold on. Or I'm opening the door. Hurry up. Get in here, dude.
And he's out of breath because he's like, it looks like he's been running or something, and he was pretty out of shape. He's not. He just sits at that bar all day. It's like, and he like grabs you, and then he's like shaking you, and he's like,
Whoa.
they took Henrik.
Calm down.
Henrik!
Who took Henrik?
The fire, the Phoenix people. They took Henrik.
The red cloak guys?
He wouldn't pay. He wouldn't pay. They took him.
All right, calm down.
Who's Henrik?
The goblin dude with at the place you got drunk at?
Bartender.
Oh, the bartender.
Yeah. Thank you, Winston.
Well, we gotta go get him. That guy's like my favorite guy in Dagger's.
Okay, listen. Do you know where they took him?
Where they take everyone to that stupid house.
Well, fellas, looks like we're going on a trip.
Looks like it.
Looks like fate has got us on this path already.
Alright, I guess I gotta go get something out of the bedroom just real quick. I gotta go get Gerwin.
Feed him a little more.
Yeah, right. We'll be back. Make sure you got some water this time before
Garth,
we leave.
can you at least stay here and make sure Margaret's okay and the baby stays safe? Don't let anybody in while we leave.
I could do that.
Okay.
You got any ale here?
You don't need to drink it. Just stay up.
You're
and
right,
keep
you're
watch.
right. And he just takes the flask out and drinks the flask.
Shit. Margaret, we'll be back. We're gonna go check this out.
Good luck, I guess.
It's good knowing you. If you don't hear anything else about us, just forget about us, alright? Alright. Boys, let's go.
I feel like Garth has a very drunken master vibe.
So you're going down
I guess.
to this house?
Yeah. I mean, just as a player, I'm really nervous about this. But I feel like it kind of fell in our lap. We were just talking about it, and all of a sudden the guy comes busting in the door saying,
Yeah. Definitely feel like we need to do our best to help this guy.
yeah,
This is but like from what you gather, this is definitely not like a
good, yeah.
uncommon occurrence. They take
Yeah.
people all the time, and that's why there's not many shops in the market anymore anyways.
Yeah. It just sucked because I know these guys can just,
We could go do some surveillance.
yeah, let's just do some surveillance and try to, I'm not trying to rush into this blowing heads. You know, I know I'm level 3 and I'm going to get my can kicked real quick. So, but I definitely think that this is a puzzle piece, you know.
You gotta go check it out. That's
Yeah.
where the silent blades work.
Yeah, for
You gotta
sure. All right, so we're going to go find this house.
All right.
Maybe roll for an investigation or
You know what?
kind of figure out where it's at.
Are you trying to do it sneakily? You would have been told where it's at. So
Okay.
like, you can get to it, but how are you approaching it? Like
We're going to take can I roll a stealth check? And
you
maybe-
can. Are you gonna put your armor on that you just got, or are you gonna keep it off?
I'm going to put it on.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do a stealth check. And what about you, Caleb or Isaiah? Did your players have any?
So I can disguise myself.
Okay.
I can easily be on top of the roof.
Okay. Okay.
But I just don't know if it's gonna really matter, because if I disguise myself, like even to look like one of them, I don't think it would matter to get me in, because that's not really what we're looking for.
Okay.
I feel like right now we're just trying to scope it out a little bit.
Yeah, we're just trying to scan. Just basically, we're
Who
just
comes in
looking.
and out the
Yeah.
front door and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
is there like a building we can go in? Like a stakeout? It's close by.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Like another building?
yeah, like maybe
That
across
we'd be able
from
to,
it,
like,
we can
stay
look
in
through the
and watch.
window. Or...
Okay, but are you? So I was saying, on the way there, how are you going through the streets? Are you stealthily going, or are you just walking down the streets?
Hey, as we walk out of Margaret's house and we're kind of starting to walk towards the place, I look up and I'm looking at the rooftop, kind of wanting to find a way to get up there. And I blink my eyes and I'm standing on top of the rooftop in a little shadowy mist. It's like an urban town though, right? Like I can traverse from rooftops.
Yeah, the houses are all very close together. So,
Okay, yeah, that's what I was picturing too.
Yeah.
So, that is pretty awesome. That
And you guys hear, holy shit.
yeah, I just kind of look at it. I kind of look at Awyn and I go, "Oh, did you just see that?"
Yeah, dude, I'm glad he's on our side. Alright, now let's keep our heads down.
Yeah.
Put
How
our
many
heads up.
fury
Let's walk
points do
through
you have right
Let's
now?
do
Cut it
this.
up. Let's go.
All right.
I was at full stack before that, so I have 2 left.
Gotcha.
Because we haven't rested yet, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody got hurt by that. Just almost dead, right? For the basilisk.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I didn't even get hurt.
No, the only person in danger was Phil of dying.
I took
for
no damage
sure.
that time.
Like Drago.
Yeah, right. It was 100 or nothing.
Yeah, that was a Constitution saving throw issue. Gosh, I only have a +1 on that.
All right, so if he's on the roof,
We're
Sir Drago
Awyn
and I are just
yeah.
kind of like from shadow to shadow, trying to stay down as much as we could.
So you don't want to go up there with him or try to climb up with him?
No.
Okay.
No. So let me put it this way: Awyn has a fearful respect for Winston right now.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like the
Also, Awyn's not the most dexterous person.
No, yeah, I wouldn't make it up there. It'd be the loudest hell.
I feel like that we would, we're brothers. We know how to communicate. We kind of know how each other operate, even though that took us by surprise.
He's just going to the house on the rooftop,
Right.
so we know
It's just for the record. It took Winston by surprise too,
Yeah.
but he's rolling with it.
But we're Awyn and I are understanding each other pretty well, and we're stealthily moving across the streets to the houses and trying to
heads down,
find
kind of shadow to shadow.
yeah.
only
Let's
moving
see how
when-
stealthily you are going with a stealth roll, please.
Yeah, I'd say,
Does that go for all of us, Ty?
You should be good.
Oh, I'm a shadow.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
I rolled so good, and Ty has watched all of them.
That's so funny, though.
I rolled a 17.
All right, roll again.
I have a +0, and I rolled a nat 20, I'd say.
That's awesome, dude.
All right, this one I rolled a 7,
Okay.
and I have a +3 in stealth. That's awesome.
Drago thinks he's being very stealthy, but with his new armor on, he has disadvantage on stealth checks, so he's not
Oh no.
stealthy as he
Oh,
thinks.
great!
All right, but you're moving from shadow to shadow.
I'm like
Uh,
invisible. Nobody even knows I'm in
You
the
should probably
street.
tell me, take it off.
Winston, I'm not gonna even make you roll for on the roof. Like it's a very
Because
easy
I'm
roll.
sneaky.
People can't.
Yeah.
Anyways, you would get it, so I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Roll for it. All right, but you see. I'm not gonna describe all the manners of terrible things you see on the streets as you're like walking through. People do look at you every once in a while. Not you, Awyn, because like you're somehow blended with the shadows.
Perfectly.
But you notice that people see you, even though you're trying to like sneak from place
Yeah,
to place.
it's starting to frustrate me.
In any like dumb Pixar Disney movie, whenever the like main protagonist has to like move quietly and they're like rolling, but like in Shark Tale when he's going from can to can and he's just banging crap the whole bang, wham. That's what I'm saying.
And it's so lame because I'm super dexterous and I got a pretty awesome stealth.
You're sneaking in, and it's like every time the
Clink,
armor
clink.
moves, it's like.
That was a dumb move on my part because I feel like he would have been smart enough to know what it was and when to put it on or not to.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, but really,
Oh well.
Shut up.
Oh well. Yep.
you're just making. I mean, people see you, but like they're not messing with you. They also see the sword on your back, so like they're not gonna mess with you too
You're,
heavily.
dude,
Yeah.
you're a monster and you're
That's
an
fine.
armored
They see
sword.
me on a mission, so that's okay.
Hmm.
So,
We're heading to the house.
yep, we're gonna head to
So-
an area to where we can scope it out.
When we get there,
And this thing is like off to the side. I'll say that it's 20 feet from the roof that you're currently on, Isaiah, but you can see the other roof pretty easily.
Okay.
Right, and it's lit up like there's people inside it. It's one story, but from what you gather about how people have talked about it, there's probably more things below. Right.
Okay. Obviously, it's a base of operation. Like, from what we can see, there's not enough room for what people describe going on there.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and there's like a chimney that's blowing smoke out of the top of the roof. There's a door in the front and the rear that you can kind of see because the way that it's positioned from where you guys are looking on, it's like long ways, or like this way, and say that you're looking at it from like this direction.
Okay.
So you can see both doors here, and you can see window, and it doesn't look like there's any like buddy watching the doors, but there's like 2 windows and 2 doors.
Can we see shadows moving around on the inside? Or does it look pretty empty?
Oh, there's lights on the inside, and you can see it flicker every once in a while, like there might be somebody in there.
Isaiah, look, you're on top of a roof.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Alright, is there anywhere close by?
So you all are like, it looks like this a little, and then where are you guys at?
Right here. We're gonna say like there's a. We're gonna move this tree and say there's like a little house here where we can kind of.
Yeah, you're like crouching behind it, Disney style.
Yeah.
Yep.
With your head out.
Like a house kind of like right here. We're kind of like
100% Disney style.
All right.
we're kind of chilling right there, scoping up the house from the back.
All right. And the red glow in the night sky is kind of giving you a little light, which you couldn't see it from the outside before, but now you can. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna roll perception to like check out the house.
Okay.
Like, because I'm super sneaky right now.
You are.
I'm gonna roll up and see like if like look in the windows and
Oh, you're gonna go up
Yeah.
further.
like I'm gonna go up to the house. Yeah.
All right.
Because I'm super sneaky right now. I'm gonna take advantage of that dope stealth check.
All right. Awyn's going up to the house to peek
Peeking in the window.
with the fire in his hand. Not really.
I know, right?
All right, we're gonna put you over here just so it looks cool.
Yeah.
All right, and you like peek into this, and it's relevant to this size, so it doesn't seem like it's much, but it's not like a residence. It's more like a business. And in this, like the floor of whatever business this was, it's been stripped bare. There's a table in the middle, and there's a stairs leading down, and there's 3 of those cloaked figures at the table.
Okay. That's
And
it.
there's like a stairway that leads down,
Okay.
and then you see window, but you can see across there's another window and the 2 doors.
Okay.
But nobody is like. It seems like they're playing some kind of game.
Okay. So there's not another window where I can look in and like see another room. Pretty much what I'm seeing is the inside.
Like yeah, so this part is just one big room.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much everything that you're telling me is just one big room. There's a staircase and a table. Okay, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I go to the next window to see the next room? But that makes sense.
You can see that window from your window.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was just curious. All right, I'm gonna walk back over to Drago and let him know what I saw.
All right. As you guys are talking about this, you see a group of some kind of like the bandits from the other night approach the house, and they knock on the door, and it's a cryptic knock, and one of the guys from the table answers the door, and they have a bound and gagged person that they throw into the center of the room, and they walk down the steps, and then a few minutes later they come out and they're holding some kind of gold in their hands as they
Drago, did you
leave.
see that?
Yeah, I did.
Those people are bringing. Those guys were bringing a person to them, and then they got paid for it.
Yeah.
We gotta stop this.
All right.
Hey, did
Winston,
you catch that knock?
after they leave, have they left yet? Like the house,
They,
the bandit people.
yeah, they left and they're like walking off.
Okay. Winston's going to blink right in front of them and appear in a little cloud of smoke and say, "Where did you get, or what's going on in there?"
Roll an intimidation for me.
Shit. 9. 4 plus 5.
So they all draw their crappy weapons and they look at you and say, "You need to forget what you saw and just go on your way."
I don't think I will. What's going on inside the house?
We're just trying to make a living like everybody else in this town. Leave us alone. We don't need any trouble. But
And
there's
say I was looking for work. How would a fella help? How could somebody else make some coin?
trying to cut in on our business.
I'm not trying to cut in on the business, but if you say everybody's got to make a living, maybe there's a way I can help.
They want people. You just bring them people. That's it. Somebody they won't miss.
Anybody in particular?
Somebody that no one will ask questions about. That's it.
I appreciate it. I'll see you guys around.
Hope not. And they walk off.
Winston walks over into the woods, or into like behind the houses, to regroup with his bros.
Okay, so he's over here.
And I'm out of points, by the way.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Drago looks at Winston. Could you stop doing that?
I don't even really get how it works, but I think it's kind of cool, to be honest.
No, it is cool.
It's cool in like a weird, like scary way. Yeah, sure, it's cool.
It's also kind of freaky.
And then I try to do it again, but it doesn't work. I'm like, I don't even know how to work it. I can't even figure it out.
Is there anything you saw while you were up there on the roof, or any information you can give us?
Did they see me talking to the dudes?
They saw.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
No.
But
So they would have what?
they saw what you were talking, but they didn't hear you. You can relay.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to relay like in character, but like.
Yeah. These guys are apparently you can bring in people, and they're recruiting for their order. They just want people that nobody will miss. I don't know if they die. I don't know if they take them. I don't know what happens. But apparently you take them people, and you get paid.
Anyone has an idea? Anyone has an idea?
What's that?
What if you tie me up and pretend to give them me?
Oh, I don't know about that, kid. I don't know.
We would get in.
And you heard the knock, so like Winston was up on top. He didn't hear the knock. You heard what the knock was.
Yeah, I asked Drago earlier. So did you get that knock?
Yeah, I know the knock.
Yeah.
What do you think, Drog?
I'm willing, able. Let's make it happen. Come on. How else are we gonna get in there, guys? What do you think?
I know, but I just don't want to. If something happens to you, I'm really gonna be
I'll be fine.
messed up.
You're like part monster, and who the heck knows what Winston is? I mean, that was terrifying. But like, I'll be all right. I'm just saying. Do we have another option?
We don't. Maybe.
I think we do.
What?
I think we do. I think if we just stay patient and wait for the blades to find us, like Margaret said, they're a secret order and they're still around and they have ears everywhere. They'll have to know that we're in town, and they'll eventually have to figure out that we're looking for them.
Well, okay. All right. What's that? You still got that note from your dad, right? Read it. What's the note say again?
I pull the note out of the bag.
It says meet at, pretty much the part that you're wanting is it says meet at Dagger's edge. Somebody will meet with you, and this
yeah.
The Silent Blade's protection.
All I know is this.
It says Go ahead.
We've been here for 2 days, and we haven't seen anything of these guys. As much as I would love to wait, and I do want to wait, at the same time, we got to do something about these guys that keep taking these people and killing them off.
And Awyn already said that his little buddy's in there. Don't forget that part.
And yeah, anyone already saw him in there. He knows Hendrick's in there. He just saw him in there.
I'm telling you, brothers, the letter from my dad says, a trusted ally will rendezvous with us as soon as possible. We just have to wait. We just have to trust that my dad knows what he's talking about and that his friends are going to come through for us.
I understand that, but like, people are, who knows what's happening to them? People could be dying.
Right, and if we go in there, we could die too. Very easily. In a matter of 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
If we just wait for this, if we wait for these guys who we know they can protect us, and we know they're our allies, and we know they're looking for us and waiting for us to rendezvous here, and they're looking for us to rendezvous with us as soon as possible, I think if we wait, I think we'll give them a chance to find us. And then they'll know a lot more about this than we will. I think we should trust my dad's friends
Winston,
and trust in his instincts.
you're not wrong, but like everything in me is saying we gotta help these people.
I agree we have to help them. I'm saying the best way to go about that is through finding and using the Silent Blade's protection that we've already been promised.
Okay, I trust you.
What do you think, Drog?
I'm kind of in the middle here. You're not wrong, and I know what these guys can do. I don't want to go in there, guns blazing. At the same time, seeing people die like that and not do something about it. I mean, Winston, when do we make a stand and when do we not? I mean, either you live free or you die hard, brother. I mean,
we can't do it yet. We know if we make ourselves known, we know that Lord Ember is already on our trail. We know that from this letter.
Yeah, but aren't you tired of sitting back and waiting? And
yes, absolutely, brother.
I mean, our dads, they were nobodies in the beginning, and they went and did even crazier stuff than this.
I understand, and that's why I'm saying we should trust their judgment when they say that this is too much for us alone, and that we need the Silent Blade's protection, and that a trusted ally is waiting to rendezvous with us. I think we should listen to our dads because of their wisdom.
Man, the more he talks, the more he sounds right.
I know. It's like,
Drago, seriously,
yeah.
as much as I want to help these people, Winston is making sense. And we can't help these people if we're all dead.
The door of the house opens yet again, and 3 cloaked figures walk out into the distance.
Into the distance or towards us?
They're not going in the direction you're going. You are, my bad.
What are we following?
Winston tells the boys, he gives them a little signal that we're gonna go head nod, that we're gonna go follow him in the darkness. See if we can see where they go.
Alright. Let's roll.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yeah, y'all roll stealth again.
Uh-oh. It's coming. I rolled
16.
I rolled a dose.
I got a 22.
Yeah, stealthy big man. I am not stealthy this time.
Wait, you got 22 with your disadvantage?
I don't know. We'll see what Ty tells me.
You can roll that way every time.
You gotta roll with disadvantage every time.
Oh, so I gotta roll again.
Yeah.
I only got 16.
Which one do you want, the 22 or the natural 20?
So you guys are shadows. That one with the shadows, and then Awyn knocks over a glass full of milk that was set out by the milk lady, and it just shatters all on the ground, and a flaming sphere comes right at Awyn's face. And you need to make a dexterity saving throw, Awyn.
Okay.
You take 6 points of damage.
Damn it.
Oh, that makes me angry.
Wow.
This came from the cloak dudes or from the milk spirit?
He spilled the milk because he rolled so bad as you were following these people. So, pretty much Awyn was so loud the entire time that he was following them, and eventually they triggered into where he was. Alright. And so, Awyn, you get hit by this fire. They don't see you guys yet. And one of the guys speaks and just says, "Come out, boy. And we won't hurt you."
I don't want to come.
Winston, can Winston, whisper something? Loud enough that Awyn could hear it and they couldn't?
Roll another stealth if you want to.
16 plus 4, 20.
So yeah.
Okay.
Awyn,
Do as they say.
you're behind like a barrel or something at that point because you get like knocked down. Two more of these spears collide with you or by you as you said that.
Do as they say, kid.
Is there is there a way that I can kind of sneak behind them while their attention's towards him?
Yeah,
Kinda-
they're all focused on
Yeah,
him,
so can I-
and you already were very
Yeah.
quiet. Yes.
So can I kind of go behind them and kind of position for a ready attack with maybe my sword drawn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So
I'm gonna
everyone's
step
good.
out from behind the barrel with my hands like this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Why are you following us?
I'm not following you. Not following you. I was headed back to the bar.
They took your friend. They took your bartender.
Yeah, you guys took the bartender my bartender friend from the Dirty Meg place.
And the one that spoke before conjures another orb, and he's like, "You're not supposed to know about that." And he like rears it back, and he's gonna throw it at you.
I just was trying to find my friend. I jump behind the barrel.
Can I sneak behind one and sneak attack and kill it?
Oh no!
I sneak
You're
attack
gonna attack the one that's about to throw
yeah,
this
and cut his
because
head.
you're ready to action.
Yeah, can I cut his head off?
You all have to do the damage just to
Alright.
because you don't have like sneak attack.
I don't know. I don't.
Oh no!
I don't have that, but I mean, at least try to do something.
You can roll with advantage on an unsuspecting person.
Okay, and how would that work? Just roll.
2d20s.
You just roll your highest. You take your highest.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Natural 20. No joke.
Alright, so roll your damage and then double it.
Double it.
What a crit!
What was it for me?
Nice.
So I got a 17 altogether.
Alright, 17. So you slice and your sword lops off the dude's hand that is like grabbing this orb.
Sweet.
Nice.
And he's screaming and he turns towards you, blood spurting everywhere all over. And the other two turn around too. And now you have 3 dudes right there with you.
Oh shit.
Winston, at this point, I'll give you a free action or free turn. You want to do something before we roll?
I'm gonna dash in and thrust my dagger into the chest of that guy that he just cut the hand off of.
All right.
They were about to kill my little bro. I can't let them
You have
do
surprise
that.
too, so you can roll twice.
Okay. 18 to hit on the first and a 7 to hit on the second.
All right, the 18 hits.
Okay. It does 5 damage, and then I'm going to bonus action with the bite into this dude's neck as I like stab him with my chest and then like bite into his neck.
You gotta roll to hit with the neck with the bite too.
Right, yeah.
So go ahead.
That one wouldn't be advantage, would it?
No.
Okay, I got a 12 to hit on that one.
So he had 5 points left. I'm pretty sure that you can do that. So he is dead.
It does exactly 5.
Yeah. So
Sweet, and that gives me 3 stacks.
You rip into his neck.
Okay, so for example, on that one, I get 1 point for the dagger strike, and then I get 3 because I executed a humanoid, right? With the bite.
Is that one of them? I didn't see that part.
If you execute a humanoid, medium or smaller, with the bite, then you get 3 points. But if you don't execute them, then it's just 1.
Okay, yeah, then that's right.
Okay, sweet. So I'm full stack.
No, you have
All right, that's my turn.
because you use the dagger. You use the one to make the bite attack. The dagger. So you have.
You're right, because you use 1 to make the fanged bite.
Yeah.
So I'm at 3.
Yeah. All right. Awyn, you got you. Well, no, because they were aware of you. So at that point, let's roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna say now we're just rolling it. Is it my turn for rolling?
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn, buddy.
I'll get the hang of that, Ty.
Yeah, me too, dude. Do you have any dexterity?
Me? No.
Me?
Let's roll off again. Let's go. I rolled a nat 22.
Oh.
I thought it was the first time I was gonna actually get to go first. I rolled a 6.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so you guys go first.
Alright, I'll just go. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the one on the left side, or the one that hasn't whichever one hasn't been hit yet.
Alright, go for it.
19.
That is gonna hit the one on the
And
left.
that was a 0. no, I'm sorry, it's a 10. I forget that it's a 10.
Yeah, 10. That's
10
good.
damage.
Alright, 10 points. So there's 2 guys left. Awyn, you got a good hit on that one.
Sweet.
Alright, Drago or Winston, your turn next.
Drago, you want to go?
Yeah.
Since I'm probably coming off of this bite.
With
Yeah.
the nat 20
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the bite.
I'm gonna take a hit at the other one of the other ones.
You gonna go for the flamed one or a different one?
Different one.
Alright.
Did the 16 hit Ty?
Yeah.
That was 15 damage to the one that has not been attacked yet.
Alright. So
Nice.
you cut through this dude's quarterstaff and into his side. And
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, we're all saying nice till it's their turn.
Yeah, right?
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to, same guy that Drago just attacked. I'm going to turn and plunge my dagger into his chest and bite him as well.
The one that Drago just attacked, you said?
Yeah, same one as him.
Alright.
12 to hit with the dagger.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. 6 damage on that.
Alright.
And then the bite was an 11 to hit.
That hits too.
Sweet.
They're not wearing any armor whatsoever.
And that does 9 damage.
On the bite,
Yeah.
he is like bleeding out. Like he is not looking good. He's holding at his neck and freaking out.
Alright.
Alright. Winston, you gotta roll a dexterity saving throw though.
Oh, no problem. 20.
Alright, you're gonna take half damage as this flame engulfs you as you attack this one. Oh man, I'm rolling too good. Alright, you're gonna take 11 points of damage from this fire that comes back at you as a reaction from this guy.
Okay.
Alright, and then the one that is not what was hit with the fire is going to reach out and grab Drago. So Drago, roll to dodge, good sir.
Sure. Okay, I got a 13.
Alright, so this fire is going to explode from his fingertips, and you're going to take 12 fire damage from this attack here. And I believe the other dude is too torn up. He was able to do his reaction, but he's not going to be able to actually attack you guys. So we'll go with, I think it's Awyn first. Is that right? Yeah, because he rolled.
Yes.
Awyn, go first.
Okay.
There's 2 left. And one of them is like bleeding.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on the dude that's bleeding.
Okay.
25. I'm gonna say that's a hit. For
Yep.
Damage. 4.
You firebolt him right in the face, and he burns up.
Yeah.
You have 3 left.
Dude, that's awesome.
All right, Drago, your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack the one guy there's only one guy left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna attack him with my sword. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Damage. That is 10.
All right. How do you kill him?
Chop his head off. Straight up. Clean, quick. And it's more like he turns the sword upside down, and it's one of them like,
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Now you have 3 dudes, all in these crimson robes on the ground, dead.
I'm checking him out.
Yeah, let's investigate their
Definitely going
bodies.
to
See
search
what we
their bodies.
can understand of them.
Investigation.
You can just investigate him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna search
Yeah.
the guy the dude that I firebolted to death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go search his robes.
All right. So it's a robe.
Yeah.
There's no pockets or anything on the robe. On the inside, there is. He is wearing pants, no shirt, but he is covered in these tattoos all over his body. These red tattoos, and there's like nothing else on him though. So like
Yeah, we are definitely.
covered in these.
We're gonna hide the bodies and take the robes. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna take the robe off of this guy.
Drago is going to cut
Shush.
a couple of these tattoos off these dudes. Try to
I was gonna sketch him.
see what we can find on these tats.
Okay.
I was gonna sketch it, but that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you got to put them on your arm to make them look like you have the tattoos.
No, I'll probably wipe the blood off on the grass or the ground, and then throw it in Winston's bag of holding.
You got a backpack for that, bud.
Fine.
Hey,
This bag was from my dad. Yeah, I'm not putting no man pieces in there.
He sticks it in his shirt, like in his underneath his armor vest, like this. Just sticks it right there.
So you're putting the robes on and trying to just go into the house and pass off being one of these people. Is that what's happening?
I guess.
That's what I
Wait,
mean,
right now?
that's what happening. That's what I was understanding. Is that what?
No, we're taking a
we're
robe.
just taking the robes and stashing the
We're
bodies.
going back to
Yeah,
Margaret's, right?
yeah.
yeah, hiding the bodies and getting the heck out of Dodge.
Okay.
Taking all the stuff with us, and we can regroup and formulate a plan there.
We're heading back to Margaret's for sure.
Wait, we gotta think about this. What if anybody else saw us and they come
Hopefully, it was the blades.
out? Well, the point is that what if this brings it back to Margaret's house? I really don't want to do that to Margaret. You know what I mean?
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, she's already in danger for associating with us if somebody saw. So, at this point, that's our base of operations. We got to get back there.
Safer with
It's not like somewhere in town is safe.
Yeah, Winston, I agree. And she's probably a little safer with us there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I disagree, but that's okay. I'm odd man out on this one.
All right. So you're going back to the house.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously you gotta have to announce yourself and when you go in there. And the drunk guy is passed out in the corner. All right. Margaret is very concerned. Actually throws her arms around all of you and kind of kisses you like a mother would, not like a weird way. She's not holding her baby though. There's another figure in the room with you guys holding the baby, and she's just kind of cradling it. It's a woman, and she looks like an older woman in a dark black cloak, and she's just like holding the baby, and she's like, good of you all to show up.
You are?
You can call me the second. I'm
Who's the first?
That's not really how this works.
What do you mean how this
It
works?
took you all long enough. How can we help?
There it is.
I'll be damned. About time you showed up. Shit, we've been waiting on you guys for 2 days.
It's not like I have anything better to do than to retrieve you all from, save you from this thing that you got yourself into.
Oh yeah, by the way, you let villagers disappear all day long and get burned and die.
Drago, it's not our problem. How can we help you? And what needs to be done?
I like him. He understands. It is not our problem. This town is kind of on his last leg.
I'm getting angry here. I gotta go take a piss. Let me know when the rendezvous's done.
Well, clearly you're a part of the Silent Blades.
I am. I'm just...
And there's little brother with his ingenuity again.
Hey, don't tell me. Hey, I'm not a pretty face. Not just a pretty face.
Sorry, I have to roleplay the edgy.
So where are we going? Where are you taking us?
I think that the letter kind of told you what kind of mess we're in. But we have the whereabouts of a known lich, and we're going to figure out where this plague is coming from and end it. That's what's at stake here, not this little town. And she's still rocking this baby, but she's saying that.
The whole badass grandma.
Yeah.
How so? It's my sole mission to bring my dad back. How can I do it?
Well,
Where is this lich and how can we help?
It's the main force. If you haven't noticed, there's not a lot of Silent Blades in this area. Are gone. They are already marching towards this Lich's tower. We need to get there because we have the important job. Bilbo told me that you were up to the task.
You knew my dad?
Of course I knew your dad. Why do you think that I would do this? I'm not a babysitter.
Alright then. Winston now has unlimited trust of her.
Yeah. As soon as Awyn saw her holding the baby, Awyn trusted her 100%.
Alright. Then let us go on then.
The Lich, the main force is going to attack the Lich's tower head on. We're expecting that most will die, but as is with this instance here, the main battle is not with them. The main battle is for us to find the Lich's phylactery. If we can do that, we can leverage the information we need. The Lich can help us find the source of this spell plague and hopefully destroy whatever's causing it.
And you have knowledge of where this place is?
The tower? Yes, that's where we will leave. That's where I'll take you. We'll go to.
No. Do you know where the base of his power is?
The phylactery?
Yes.
It's in the tower. Hopefully we're banking on that it's somewhere deep in the dungeon of the tower.
Then, by all means, let us rest the night and leave at dawn.
That was going to be my exact thoughts on this matter.
Bed dibs called it.
And she now she's burping the baby. She doesn't seem to have any weapons on her, which is odd. But you guys go to sleep.
I bet she has some Silent Blade.
Sleep the night away.
I was actually sitting out. When I come in,
You went outside?
yeah.
I didn't think you went outside.
Yeah, I went outside.
He was
Okay.
like, screw you guys.
I was pissed. So I didn't hear any of your conversations.
Okay.
But I did pull the two things I did while I was out there. Investigated my armor to make sure I knew what the heck I was doing. And then I also investigated the tattoos.
Enough.
Looked at them a little bit.
Does it look like it's some kind of ink that is been enchanted to give people that aren't magic?
Okay. And the armor?
Looks like armor.
I knew that was coming. Looks like armor.
Still hasn't happened. You will know that. So it's made of something that you don't know what it is, but you know from being around these guys that it's not magical. All right. So you're going to bed too, though.
Yeah, eventually I hit the hay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we go to sleep, as we're smoking around the hearth, Winston tells Drago everything, like the plan and everything.
Alright.
Didn't pull it off.
Yeah, Drago's, he's like, he just kind of laughs and goes, really? This is their plan? Like, we're gonna secretly run somewhere we don't know what we're getting into. That's, I don't know. Alright, man.
Alright.
Oh, I pieced out as soon as somebody said bed. It was just like...
Yeah, he's out.
So you're sleeping in the middle of the night. And it's probably like 4 hours into your sleep. And one by one, what happens is the woman that you met, the second, comes up to you and like nudges you awake with a whisper, like a finger to her lips, and to like let you know and to motion you to follow her. Are you all going to follow her?
Yes, I am.
Are you kidding me? Awyn fully trusts this lady.
Yes.
Alright, so you get down to the bottom of the steps. If you were in a different room, I picture this as being like upstairs, but off to the side kind of deal.
Yep.
And Margaret, with her baby, is like moving. She's pushing this table out of the way, and she is opening a trap door that's just like a hideaway.
Margaret knew the whole time.
She's once you like motioning. Still, like nobody's talking. Everybody's putting their finger to their lips. Like no one's talking whatsoever. And the second is like pointing to get down in the hole.
I look over to Drago, and then I look over to Winston, and kind of give a shrug, and I start to go down the hole.
Winston's following.
I go down in the hole.
And the second goes down too, and she's like at the bottom of the steps. You guys are in this little room. It's probably like 3 feet by 3 feet. Like there's not like it's not like an exit, like a tunnel or anything. It's just like a hideaway. And Margaret shuts the trap door, and you hear the scooch of a table as she moves it back in place. And right after that, hear a thump, thump, thump on the door, but not like a drunken thump, a more like authoritative thump, and a voice that says, "Crimson Order, open up." She's like, "Just a second, let me get decent." And she walks to the door. You can hear it unlock, and you hear the shuffle of feet. And in, like, you can't really tell how many walking in the room, but there's probably around 10-ish. But then the floor, you, like, dust smacks you in the face and stuff as, like, floor begins to sink down as, like, something heavy enters the room, too. Where are your company at this evening, ma'am? And she goes, "No company here. Just me and the child. We've been living by ourselves ever since my husband died." And then you hear another voice that says, "We've been told otherwise." And that voice sends chills down your spine because two of you remember it. It's Lord Ember's voice. And he repeats the question, "Where is the boy and the others?" And you hear her start, they're no, where, ah!" And she like gets cut off as she's like in pain, and the baby starts screaming. And he repeats the question again, "Where is the boy and the others?" And she tries to formulate a response, and then she screams, and the baby starts crying, and it's like she's been racked with this horrible, horrible pain. And finally she is able to muster a couple syllables of words. And it says, "They went north through the Devil's Pass." And he says, "Thank you, my child." And you hear us slice as flesh parts, and a thump as a body hits the ground, and blood begins to seep down into the floorboard, and the baby is still screaming. And the captain says, "What would you have us do, my lord?" "Take the baby with the others back to the capital. I'll take the main force through the Devil's Pass and find them. The boy must die." And the voice says, "What of the town?" And he says, "Too long has this been a thorn in our side. Burn it. Burn it all." The soldiers exit. Then you smell smoke and feel heat on your face. And that is where we will end it for this time.